Internet. I'm Mike Steiger. This is the Witness Guild. What did you like to know?
You leveled up last time, right?
No. Good try. That is a good try.
Check the tapes.
Welcome back. This is the Witness Guild, right? Yeah, this is the Witness Guild. Sorry we're starting late. That's my fault. Here we are. Anybody have anything good to put out? You guys have any good news to put out about?
We're doing a giveaway right now.
They are doing a giveaway. They're doing
False Life
good.
Dice on Instagram. It's getting pretty crazy. We got almost 900 followers now.
Which is more than the Witness Guild has.
Quite a bit more.
Wow.
I mean,
why you gotta say quite a bit, dude? Why you gotta say quite a bit?
Bragging about it the other day when we were playing. I was excited.
Jesus. Congratulations to our lovely Zoe, who successfully ran a campaign last week, or a one-shot last week.
It was brilliant.
It was wonderful. I loved it. I was driving all the way from far away watching you guys, and it was great. I loved it.
Excellent.
Why don't you go ahead and award yourself 1 point of inspiration just for doing something so impromptu?
And I get inspiration. What does that mean? Like for the whole, what does that mean?
You can just add inspiration to yourself up at the top on the right.
Yeah.
You just give yourself inspiration. Good job.
There's over barn inspiration for the last 10 minutes.
Right. I don't think we have anything else. Let's just jump into it, right?
Yeah.
Let's
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving for those who are watching this a little later.
America.
And are in America. Let's, I don't know, somebody come up with something quick on the fly. Let's flush the turds on tonight's toilet-based episode. No?
Let's pluck tonight's turkey in this
Thanksgiving Day episode.
Let's choke the chicken.
Let's choke the chicken, baby.
Wow.
We'll be right back. Life jacket. And then try it again.
You're live.
We're live. We're live.
Your boy tried everything.
Your boy did. Boy tried everything.
Your boy did.
So, last time we actually played this part of the campaign, your group had been in a town, somewhere in the Shadow Realm. Been approached by one of the outlying populations. Said that there was an aboleth that was controlling everyone. One of you did a history check and know that aboleth are dangerous. You made it back to town, and just before you guys decided to do something else, one of your party members eviscerated one of the townsfolk. Gruesome Gills. There was an emergency run to a water source where you met with some strange rockish octopoidal creature that seemed to beckon you to its home.
Baby octosnake.
No. The big rock tentacle monster
The one
thing.
that tried to go after him.
One that tried to go after him. You remember?
No, it went after Fan.
No, it went after you.
It went after Fan.
I believe it went after me. I'm pretty sure.
I was the one who attacked it.
It
but they
did
tried to
Was
go
that
after
it?
Fan. Yeah.
It
Was that
really came after me.
It came after me too. Honestly, it wanted it.
I'm telling you, I was like, "Don't come after me," little thing, and it was like,
You were asleep in the water. I saw it
He was
going
asleep
after
in the
him.
water.
I saw it going after him.
But it was.
I think you guys are misremembering.
No.
But it was in the water.
Dude.
That said, there was another, seemed to be some sort of sacrificial element to one of the townsfolk whose body drifted upriver unnaturally. 3 ghosts appeared. They were unnatural, which is to say nothing normal or abnormal about ghosts. But these ones were a little different. You combated them successfully, getting another member of your party back who's not with us tonight. You guys found and named a little, a little octopus snake thing, which led you to safety, then led you to the interior of a cavern where at the mouth of the river that you had stayed in, you found a burbling spring that seemed to be the entire body of this river. Protruding from the ground, you skirted the waters itself, entering the cave. Is that a henna?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you do that for fun?
Yeah, me and Chrissy got really drunk and we did henna.
Dope.
13-year-olds.
I remember when I was.
It's fucking
I
fun.
remember my first beer. I don't have
Sunday
my
fun day.
mug.
That would be Baby Pink Cactus on screen.
Don't have my mug.
And a baby pink cactus if you want a henna tattoo.
You guys made your way inside this cavern. It's dark, hard to see, but you could hear this continuous grinding and scraping sound. When you broached or breached the interior of the tunnel, you were able to see these hexagonal, and I realize that I may have done a poor job of describing this last time, these hexagonal tiles basically on the ground that are these extended pillars that seem to rise and fall with some sort of machinery behind them, powering them up and down. They are roughly in front of you. They are at foot level or lower. Some of them do stick up a little bit higher. Yeah. Now I can drink beer and not get in trouble with the internet. These tiles moving up and down continuously, creating an uneven and unknown descent path for you guys. One of your party members blazed the trail in front of you. Used some magic, and you lost sight of him.
You okay?
And
Oh,
that's
Debbie was
where
coming into my crotch.
Oh.
I was like, okay.
Taking that-
I was like, all right,
that sister wife thing to a whole new level.
This just got real.
Just got real. That's where we'll pick up. You guys stand at the edge of these tiles. Nobody's actually stepped onto any at this point. Each tile is about 12 feet around, 10 feet around, give or take. There are continuous sliding of stone against stone as you stand there. It's just...
So it's like
They're not
they're going up and down.
They're not in front of you. None of them seem to go much higher than about head level, but when they drop 20 to 30 feet.
Okay, got
But
it.
they're not coming from the ceiling.
Oh, okay.
And they're not.
Okay.
It's not like this masher, like what's that? Like in Looney Tunes and whatnot, where you see the machine that's just going. It's not
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
It's like a floor. You guys remember those pin things that you would put your hands on?
Oh, yeah.
Right, and they would take your hand.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but down. So
Okay.
the floor drops.
Yeah. I'm not going.
I'm going to go for it.
I don't know
Okay.
what the plan
You
was.
just take
I'm
your
going through this.
first step out.
I'm going to try and follow wherever Konak went.
Okay, so make a perception check for me. See if you can a perception check to really pick out which tiles he had stepped on previous.
14.
14.
But he didn't step on any tiles.
He did do some stepping.
missed
He
He
went
had to
like,
stand upon them,
What? 80 feet.
and then
he
he
had
just
20 feet left.
he just kind of blipped in and out. But you guys lost sight of him as he went down on one of them. You kind of remembering and watching where he had gone, start racing out. One of the tiles lifts up underneath your feet. You realize you're not standing squarely on both, and you kind of sidestep for a second and realize as you come to a screeching halt, you look forward and you can see open, empty blackness in front of you. And you kind of catch your breath as the stone that you're standing on goes, and you feel a drop in your stomach. You realize the stone is going down.
I want to continue forward.
Make a dexterity check for me.
You sound way too excited for this.
I love environment stuff.
Just a general dexterity?
Yeah, just general dexterity. You want some?
Oh, baby, that is a nat 20
Hell yeah.
with a
Beats.
+2 modifier.
He likes it. He likes it. Dog is died, had cancer, and drinks beer.
What are you doing over there?
What? Natural 20.
Yes.
Very nice. As you wait for it to come down, you can feel the air currents kind of moving around you, and there's this gentle push from the left side of your body, this warmth and confidence that kind of overcomes you, and this voice that says, "Don't be afraid." And you take the next step, not even looking, and as you step You fall about 6 inches, and your foot catches on another stone, and you can feel it starting to descend rapidly. You swing your body around and watch as the pillar that you were just on shoots up, and this one descends further down. Keep going.
Onward, yeah.
Anybody else doing anything else, or are you just watching two of your friends disappear into the
watching.
wild blue yonder?
Just watching for now.
At this point, you've lost sight of
Well, so
Never.
how's your I don't know how to really say this in a way you'd understand. How's your dexterity?
Nebu, as you are gliding down on this second pillar, you see
Yeah, plus,
two others
that's
shoot up,
decent.
and there's
Okay.
this small gap, and you're like, I
think
might
I'm
be able to
gonna
ride
turn
that
into
down.
a
You
needle and
kind of
just
wedge
hop
your
on,
shoulder
you know,
into it at
we
first.
can just
It doesn't
go.
feel right, and
You know, you
taking
can
you
just go.
realize you don't have much time left.
Yeah.
You kind of brace yourself against it, holding on to the one that you
I'll
were just
even,
stepping on.
I'll-
You start
I'll see
sliding
something.
down, and you and you plant on your feet. You slightly twist your ankle. You can feel the pressure as it starts kind of throbbing, but you don't take any damage.
I'm just gonna yell out, I hope you're all following after me!
You guys hear over the sounds of this thunderous crashing of stone on stone. You hear this very slight, but it's lost overall in the
We're
translation.
coming!
Are we?
Yeah. I got a plan.
Phrasing.
Yes,
Phrasing.
yes. Give me 1 second. I got all you
Debbie
guys.
looks terrified.
I don't want to do this.
I have 4 legs.
I have a
Climbing is
question.
actually
Maybe
a
shouldn't
very
come
difficult
along.
thing to
Clip Clop should stay
You
behind.
only
Are you
convinced me
staying-
that I
are
never
you
want
going
to play
again?
Centaur.
Yeah, I'm not going back at this
do.
point.
Make another dexterity check for me.
So if I look down, how far is it from where I can see?
Where you're standing,
Yeah.
you can see there are tiles that are dropping about 10 feet in front of you. The ones further out, it seems the further out you go, the more of a gradient it is. It seems to be this continuous slope.
So is the
But
whole
It's
floor?
changing
The
gradients.
whole floor is changing, so I can't go down like walk.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
You have the moss
Oh,
moss.
yeah, I have the moss stuff.
Do you have moss stuff?
Negative.
All right, you're gonna need some of this, so I'm gonna give you one of my 2 vials of it.
Okay.
Please just eat some of this.
Wait, are you rubbing your eyes?
I don't know.
I don't know,
You
what
just
are we-
eat,
what
eat
were
the
we gonna
damn
do it?
shit.
Can we have it? Eat some and then rub some on our lids? Does that count? Or squeeze the juices? And...
My keen mind remember what we need to do.
But you're not
We're
there.
not there.
Like
Moses-
Conrad,
Moses that way.
I have
an
2
idea,
players
and
in this
I'm
campaign
going to,
who are like, yeah, I will remember that. And then those same people are always the same people that are like, I go forward. I fuck off on my own. What'd you get?
15.
15.
This is all gonna land. All gonna end on that one.
Yeah. As you, where the fuck are my dice at?
No, you don't need those. You don't need those. What are you pulling those out for?
What are you talking about, dude? You take another, as you land, you have that twisted ankle. You kind of roll forward through it to really prevent the injury from becoming like exacerbated. You roll forward and you find yourself rolling maybe a little too quickly and a little too energetic towards the next stone. As you
Oh my god!
As you catch yourself on the edge, another stone is firing up towards you. You just barely manage to get out of the way as it scrapes the side of your face. You can feel the edge of the stone just graze right up against your temple. You don't take any damage from that. As it rises up, you can see you're starting to pick out a pattern here, especially with the keen mind. You're starting to pick out that there is some sort of repetition to it. It's a little chaotic and it's a little sloppy, but there actually does seem to be this almost pulse that washes over, and the pulse comes sometimes at different angles or different intensities, but it always seems to come from the same, you would know it as northwestern direction. And as you do so, you manage to time it very well. You start rolling off to the side, anticipating the next one coming up. The wave, you called it a little too soon, and you fall. You fall about, it the distance, as soon as you roll off, you realize it's about 20 feet, which is way more than you were anticipating. As your stone starts to drop, you realize as you're falling, the stone is staying with you, and you, boom, impact on your back. The wind is knocked out of you. You take, oh boy,
That was a lot of dice.
that was a lot worse than I wanted it to be. 9 points of damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
As
Yeah,
you
it's not
fall
funny.
flat
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
back,
That's a lot.
you looking over to your left, you're only about 10 to 15 feet off the ground at this point.
Jump down.
Make one more dexterity check for me.
I mean, 10, 15 feet is pretty high still.
18.
18. You, as you kind of like, and you just peel off that last time, not even bothering to get up. You just sausage roll off the side.
Sausage roll?
As you are rolling, you guys know, like you put a sausage in a pan and it just starts. It starts rolling by itself of its own accord. I'm not the only person who's seen this. They wobble, they sit there and they go. It's really annoying because I want them to brown on one side.
I'm not sure I've seen that.
Oh man, come over to my house. I'll show you. It's bad. As you roll off the side, you kind of kick with your last little bit of energy, last little bit of momentum. You put your foot into the side of the stone, and you manage to spin off and land on the ground in a very wicked, super cool manner. As your cloak comes sweeping around your body, you kind of catch yourself on the ground, and you look around, and nobody saw it. But it still feels really cool.
No one's gonna believe me when I tell them this later. Go fucking figure. Crazy Nagoontosh with his stories again.
Okay. I have a plan.
What's this plan?
What's this plan? Yeah.
I think I can carry Guanapo, and I think I can cast Cat's Grace
Oh, look at you.
on all three of us.
What's that?
It'll give
How
us
much do you weigh?
advantage on our
He looks like
saving
100
rolls.
pounds. Something like
Let
that.
me see how many.
What's your carrying capacity?
I-
And how much are you currently carrying? I believe that you count as a large creature when you consider your carrying weight.
Capacity.
Your capacity should be under
Go to
equipment on the right
equipment.
side.
Encumbrance.
Yeah, it should be in equipment,
Encumbrance,
like
yeah.
right there, and it should say like at the very top.
I see what I'm carrying. but I
Click
don't
on
see
the
my-
weight
I
carried.
don't see
Click on the weight
my-
carried. It'll bring up another window.
Oh, okay.
This is one of my favorite.
My carrying capacity is 360
God
pounds.
damn!
Wow.
And
You
I have
okay?
about 50 pounds on me.
You're good.
Nothing.
My push, drag, lift, 720 pounds.
Yeah,
Mine
but that's
too.
short. That's like, short burst, not
Mine's
actually
not.
what's.
That's Silverado tough.
I believe
No,
I believe we just mixed two
What are you talking about?
major
What are you talking about?
it's wrong.
built Ford tough.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, well, I know.
That cracks me up.
That was good.
That's why I said Chevy, not Ford.
So yes, Guanapo, if you want to hop on the old shoulders here, I can just like plop
He just
your
lets
little
you
butt up
grab
here.
him.
Yep.
I touch each of your guys' face and say, "You're beautiful creatures," and I bardic inspiration you.
Oh, thank you.
That just adds a D.
I'm gonna need us also just pick up some dirt real quick. If you don't mind.
Dirt?
Yes.
Okay.
yes,
Wait, so what
yes.
exactly does this do?
No, you don't need that.
Oh.
You're good. You're good.
So what exactly does this do?
We'll get advantage on our dexterity checks
Okay, I just want to try to scoop
for an hour.
some dirt.
Okay.
We only hold hands.
With the dirt in our hands?
Yes.
Okay.
The Mathis beer guy.
Mathis?
Matthews.
Oh, I'm
Get
a lot
on
better at
with it.
English.
Yeah. We
Okay.
got this.
God of trajectories.
Oh,
That's not true.
Not
that's
true.
kind of cool. That'd be cool though.
But
We also have Scientius.
Oh,
He's the god of chemistry.
all right, we're ready to go.
What do we? Okay, drop the dirt. Or
Yeah,
just
follow us.
Let's do this.
And I'd like
Oh, okay.
wipe my hands and with Wanapo, I'm gonna look on the side and time it. Whoop.
Okay.
To the one. I'm gonna try to get it as even as possible, so I can try to walk on it. Obviously.
I see.
but
So you
like-
want to. Your goal is to
You know.
walk, go down, walk, go down, walk, go
Right,
down.
right.
Gotcha. Make a.
Do this as safely as possible.
So, Say that again for me. Say it again. I just want to hear it one more time.
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
The same thing Guanapo did, basically. I just want to kind of
Guanapo's on your shoulders.
Not Guanapo. The Boontosh.
The Boontosh took leaps of faith.
Oh, okay. Of faith.
He legitimately was like, I think I can do this, and jumped.
Yep.
Is that what you're doing? Or are you trying to walk?
Why do you have broccoli dice?
Give me 1 second.
They're
man.
supposed to be trees.
I love those little dice. They
Did
roll
you get
very
them?
well.
Literally, they do look like broccoli.
They're supposed to be like druidic. Got it.
They
It's kinda
match
cool,
Paul's
though.
dice though.
They remind me of Mob Psycho. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. So, did you watch Mob Psycho?
No, I have it on my list. I just don't.
It's so
The
good.
art doesn't get me.
What are you talking about?
I
One
know.
Punch Man is the same
Oh,
art,
man.
and it is
I
the
love it
one of
on
the
that
best
show.
shows.
No, no,
I've-
no.
I've been
I
watching-
watch both, and Mob Psycho
I've been
takes
watching
the cake.
Blood and
Ah.
Well, One Punch Man is sexy. I really like
You
it.
watch Mob?
Yeah, I've watched it.
Radiant
I haven't
is
finished
Mob
it.
Psycho.
Effects are so
Radiant
cool.
is
They are.
awesome.
They are.
Awesome.
I've
like,
been
the
watching
colors
Blood of
and-
Zeus on Netflix.
Yes.
It is sick.
Yes.
That show is
Oh my god.
That's a
I don't have
Castlevania
Netflix.
people.
Castlevania people, right
Oh
there.
my, it
Oh
is
my god.
dope.
I know, right?
We watched
Very
that.
violent
We
and
watched
just
that.
They just
brutal
keep
and-
jacking up the prices. Remember when it was like $3 a month?
Castlevania, but
No,
I
I
did
It's
don't
now
watch
like
it.
16.
Dude, I'll give you my login.
Oh, don't say that on camera.
So,
Everyone my login.
Well, you can share with 6 people.
Right.
Or 4.
What was that?
You only have 7 streams.
Sounds like a squeaky toy releasing air.
I am going to
That's
like.
exactly what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
Is it going up or down on me right
They're
now?
going down.
Currently,
Yeah, so if I'm
you're
looking
standing
at
at
it,
the
I'm standing
beginning.
looking at it, yep.
Have you taken a step
No,
onto the
no,
first?
no,
Okay,
no.
so
I'm like
as you're
looking
standing
to
there,
see what's up.
there are some that are rising and some that are falling. The one immediately in front of you looks like it's on a descent.
Going down
Mhm.
below me. Okay.
While they're doing this, I want to be down there and I want to cast light on rocks, and I'm just gonna chuck rocks upwards.
I wonder where you learned that from. As you start casting and
That was an
throwing,
original
it goes
thought, but
bink, and you're like, okay, cool. And you reach down, you grab another one, you cast light on it. The light goes out, and you bink,
That's
landed on
fine.
the same one.
that's fine.
Like in
I'm gonna
Carrie.
keep doing that.
I'm
Okay.
gonna try to find one that I think is coming up and just like run and try to like jump in time.
Okay.
I want to try and guide them in some
So
way.
you're
from where I'm at.
jumping
Yeah.
onto it. Okay, make a dexterity check for me. What are you two doing?
Nat 20.
I went with
Yes.
You, as you're watching it, you time it perfectly, where you actually land on the first one, and Guanapo, you're jostled as, excuse me, as Fan lands with this heavy thud, this thick mass of elephantine tissues just coming to a complete stop on this first one. And seeing as you're landing, the next one has just finished a rise, you dash forward and you manage to get onto it as it starts descending as well. Nice work.
Yeah.
What are you two doing?
So I roll a nat 20
We're
and twist
gonna
my ankle.
jump.
He rolls a nat 20 and
Yeah.
gets a nice work.
Well, I'm going to try
Well.
to shadow step.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'll watch.
You didn't twist your ankle
Yeah, I'm a nat 20.
for damage.
But I still twist my ankle on a nat 20.
You are not a
You're
athletic.
blindly
Nat 20.
Nat 20s don't solve all your problems.
And it wasn't a strength check, it was a dexterity check.
What's your
My dexterity
modifier
modifier is
on
+2.
Eldritch Blast?
+8.
Plus 8, nat 20. There are things in this world you can't hit.
Oh,
There's a fucking ice cube in
I
here.
put a
Oh,
tiny
God.
little bit of water at the bottom of
He
all
totally
the-
freaked out for a second.
I was
He's
like,
I heard
what
a
is
rock.
coming at my face?
Every time I freeze cups like that, I put a tiny little bit of water at the bottom.
Got it.
What?
You don't do it for me.
I do it all the time.
What are you two doing?
I don't do it all.
She's gonna go first.
So,
I put like
I'm
a little
going
bit of water
to
on my
put,
cups when I freeze them. My beer cups.
a little thing, like the night vision goop on my
Soak my
eyes.
water, then put a little thing
You're gonna put it on your eyes?
Wait, is that what you do?
I don't remember what you do. I don't have any of it in my thing.
I'm going to eat the night vision goop.
Okay.
I remember E.
It's algae.
He said night vision goop. That's
It's-
what I have
It's
in my.
lichen. If we
that's
want to
what
get
I have
really into
in
it, it is
my
lichen.
equipment. Night vision goop.
Night vision goop.
It's goop. It's goop.
All up in your
So
goop.
I put ice digest the night vision goop.
Did
How
you
much?
liken the taste?
How much?
1.
What's that?
One what?
I have 16.
Damn it.
One
No
vial.
Terrible.
No one else
Okay.
listened to
I
it.
heard
Check,
It's
you
okay.
got the whole-
I was just ashamed of you.
Make a general constitution check for me.
Okay.
Yes, this is usually the best for me.
Oh, spicy over here. Oh, there's extra space. You know, got the rolling hand coming
20,
in.
not
Look at
net.
this, like a clear dice.
It's gross. It's
It was
really
just something
gross.
elegant in it, yeah.
Right.
But you've eaten worse, and you avoid vomiting at the taste of it. It's a mixture of like
Let me know. dude.
sour milk and ash.
Ew.
It's really fucking gross.
That's gross.
But you feel as you swallow, you manage to choke it down with this big gulp. Not a 7-Eleven one, but just a
Aw.
big, you know, you watch the Adam's apple
A
like
big
flutter.
comma.
A
Hey,
big gulp.
that's a
Corn
small
hub, big-
apple.
Big space.
A big
gulp.
corn hub gulp.
Corn.
Not a sponsor.
That'd be
Corn
kind of cool.
pub.
Corn pub.
Corn pub.
Corn pub.
Corn hub.
That's a.
What?
Corn
So-
hub.
We're writing the sites down. Say that one.
Yeah, nope.
Corn hub.
Where are my notes? Where are my notes?
Corn hub. There's some disturbing shit on that.
Corn hub.
There you go.
Aren't you guys
Gotta
maze
go in
marks?
those dark
That's
holes
one
late
of
at
those.
night, man.
As it travels down
Yeah, do we have it?
into your stomach, you feel this unsettling tingle, this warmth start to bubble and roil in your abdomen as the goop is slowly
Great.
digested. This feeling of power, of incredible power, starts washing over you, and you crack your neck in a most un-Odette way. And as you turn to look at your wife, you see that her eyes have gone a very obsidian, glossy
Drug myself?
black.
Yes.
Ooh.
But it's like
It's looking pretty sexy.
it's like
Pretty
speed.
hot. Mm.
But can I
It's
see
like Hitler's
down the
soldier
hall?
type of thing.
As you
It's like Hitler's soldier
take a
type
minute to kind
drugs.
of blink and adjust to this new refracting of light, you can see the light around you starts to brighten and warm. It's not so much as there's color, it's just like if everything was cast in a blue screen and every shadow was taken out for about 120 feet.
Damn. Okay, so I'm going to do shadow step,
Okay.
60 feet, since now I can see
Yep.
that far.
Fuck off, fly.
So as I see,
I was gonna
It
say,
smells it.
It's not surprising.
Dude, you know what likes shit more than flies? Bumblebees.
Really?
Absolutely. I'll be sitting there working and the beep, 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 beep.
Ah.
It's horrible. I don't do anything.
so I'm going to shadow step 60 feet. So right when I see one of those things come up, as it's coming up, I'm going to shadow step 60 feet.
Okay.
And do we get an advantage?
Are you trying to
with the
get-
spell you gave us?
You're trying to get out 60 feet? Like you're trying to go to the furthest distance that you
yeah,
can, or are you
use
trying
the
to
roll
just
dex
get onto the
check
first
for
one?
advantage.
Okay.
I'm going to try to go
As far as you can. Okay.
I can just like
Make an intelligence
just
check
there.
at advantage to see how far out they are, and then make a dexterity check for me.
I get advantage with dexterity.
You can't start yelling already.
First
You
off.
can't- you can't-
No, you don't know me.
I missed out on coffee
16
today.
on
I missed out.
intelligence.
Okay.
No, halftime we'll
And
make some
then-
coffee.
Oh, please.
I think I'll
Dexterity?
make some beer. Dexterity.
I have an advantage.
Yes.
How long does that last? Is it one? Oh, it's an hour of advantage.
Would be nice to have.
Would be nice to
23
have.
dexterity.
You
Good thing you
disappear as the shadows
You could call
seem to
it.
creep out of your eyes and just poof out in this. The energy that you use to shadow step is normally much more subtle. You watch as your wife is enveloped with this black cloud that seems to just disappear into the earth, and as soon as she's gone, you can see in front of you. You don't have dark vision, do you?
Nope, I don't.
You
I
can't
can
see shit.
He gave you.
I think
you.
Oh, I haven't eaten it yet.
Oh, okay.
You appear on the next stone that's falling. It's
I'm
a
gonna do
it's
shadow
a short.
step immediately again to get to the end because you
Okay.
said it was 100 feet, right?
It's somewhere in there.
All right.
Depending
so
upon
I'm
which
at
path you
60,
take.
So
You shadow step again, looking down as you're kind of falling the first like 5 feet. You naturally brace and you realize I'm gonna break my arms, and you shadow step again. Make another dexterity check for me.
You roll it.
Oh my gosh, I'm not worried.
Okay.
You can add +8 whenever you're needing it.
20.
You, as you
My dexterity
realize
is +7.
Damn!
you were about 10 feet above the stone. It looked like it was coming up, and you're not sure what would have happened as you disappear again, letting the shadows envelop you. Nabuntosh, you hear this kind of, and you turn around and look, and there is the most fiendish version you have ever seen of Odette. It is terrifying. She has black eyes. There seems to be this strange vascularity that's creeping up the side of her jaw, and she's breathing ragged like some sort of animal, and she's standing behind you just staring.
God damn!
Wait, did you make it to the other side?
I've been
Got it.
down here for a while now. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I took the Yogi Gamagu, and I can see it really far.
How do you feel?
I feel fine.
Does she feel fine?
Make an insight check.
Did you start twitching manically?
I feel fine.
I can see your soul.
8. Totally normal Odette. Nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Cool beans.
And I'm gonna yell, I made it to the other side!
Wait, did you just blow past us?
I don't think they can hear us.
I'm like, as they were doing that, like eating it, I probably would have been like, well, let me see about this spell real quick. I'm just curious how far I can go from you. Gotta wait for you.
Oh, I have to be near you?
Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure if I can just walk away or not. We're taking a look.
I'm scrolling a bit. Once you start rolling.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, it doesn't say anything about
Range.
like range or vision or anything like that.
Create.
So I'm just gonna keep going then.
Make a dexterity check.
Yes, sir.
I'll eat the goop.
Okay. Make a constitution check for me.
Who we rolling tonight, ladies?
We are
Who we rolling
rolling
tonight?
the dice.
17.
What am I rolling? Constitution? Wait, or what am I doing?
Make a strength check for me. Constitution.
Saving or just
Do
constitution?
I need to make a strength check too? Cause I'm like,
Constitution or
Just Constitution.
saving?
No, Constitution. Regular
Okay.
Constitution.
18.
Strength check or
Just
save?
regular strength check. This same feeling. You've never really talked to your wife about it, but you watched as she kind of retched as she ate it. The same feeling washes over you. It's this ashy, sour taste that makes your stomach boil. And as you kind of like heave, you're like, you open an eye and it's like, holy shit, it's bright in here.
Dang, hell yeah. I'm gonna go ahead.
no, you do think.
No, go ahead.
No, you do think.
No, go ahead.
You,
Ladies first. Go. No.
Lord.
As you land on the next stone, you misjudge the speed at which it falls. You jump, you're like, oh, I can catch this. 9.8 meters per second. Everything falls at the same speed, no matter how big it is. And as you land, you stumble forward and crack. Yes, it is.
Okay, we can top that.
Surface area has an impact,
A feather will
but
fall
weight does
slower.
not. A feather will fall slower because it has more surface area per pound.
Yes.
But
He's got a lot
all
of
other
surface
things,
area.
watermelons and apples fall at the same. Look it up, dude. As you land it, you scrape your knee on the ground, and you have to catch yourself to keep you from being just completely toppled over the next,
Pillar.
drop, the next pillar.
With cat's
And
grace,
as
I
you-
instinctually stick my hand or my trunk up, and try to like save.
As you look over the precipice, you see this little black shadow start falling a little bit. past
No!
you.
I just want to grab it. You won't let me grab it?
Where
I
am
mean,
I
that was.
falling?
You're falling forward, and you're falling quickly.
I'm going to dive after her.
Him.
Him.
Am I falling into
God, it's only been
rocks
15.
Or...
There was another pillar that had dropped just before you got there. You dive, and you reach out. Make. Both of you make dexterity checks.
Oh my god.
One of these is going to fail.
Oh no. We're falling. We're just going to see if
Not a natural, but 20.
20.
13.
As you reach out with your trunk, it's not graceful, but it is enough for you to catch onto it. And you pull Guanapo into your body and start rotating freely as you fall.
I'll take that.
And fall. And fall.
And fall? Oh god. He's
Do I see
calculating
them?
numbers.
Do I see them falling?
Did you use your bardic inspiration already?
No. Wow. Not a whole lot there. That was really disappointing. 19 points of damage as you impact this hard stone. Guanapo, you feel as Fan's body squeezes around you. You take 2 points of damage from the fall. Your body is racked with pain as you kind of like just roll over and let Guanapo safely out of your arms. He's ruffled and his feathers are messy, but otherwise seems safe.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds at the second level on Fan.
Are they down now to the ground level?
There,
Baby girl.
you hear this loud, pulpy smack into earth, and there's this like crack, this familiar crack of bone on hard surface.
You're good.
And it immediately
Pretty damn
makes you think of
solid.
somebody cracking their skull, like that coup contre coup, like.
But they're on the ground level with me.
They're not on the ground level.
Oh, they're not.
You just hear this.
Just hear that.
You also hear
Lie
this.
down forward.
I
That's like a lot of.
am going to take a couple of steps back, do a little bit of stretching, little
Do a little-
squat. Yeah. And I'm going to do like a hardcore Spartan sprint to try to like get to the pillar of some sort, or look and see where I can find one that's level enough and try to get to it.
Make a dexterity check for me. Next time I'm just having you guys do this as a group. That's my sort of do it.
19.
19. As you leap, your foot leaves the last bit of terra firma that you know to be on this crescent hillside cavern edge. You leap out and your arms flailing around you. You find this moment of like, fuck, and you see this stone coming up, and you manage to just barely move yourself into place as you come leaping down. It's only been about a 10-foot drop, but you manage to get out extremely far as your feet catch on it, and you brace yourself and fall and skid and hold on to your ass as your feet drape over the side, but you stop moving.
Cool. Okay. Are there ones moving in front of me still?
They're moving all around you. You can still hear the grinding and scraping of this whatever material rising and falling. Now that you're on the ground level, you two, you can hear this hissing sound. Every time something rises, there's this accompanying, and you look over, and I would say you could see it. There's these jets of steam that seem to be coming out from around the bases.
I'm gonna stand back up, go to the farthest end of the one I'm currently on, try to get some momentum again to jump to the next one I can see. Even if it's going like down a little bit, if it's not that far down, I'll jump to that one.
Make an investigation check for me. See if you can see one that looks quality.
Watching, be like, and there's a dead end.
And you're stuck. There's a bunch of pillars around you, and you're stuck.
11.
With the Yagigama goo, the DC is lower. You looking out, you kind of back up and you leap. As this pillar is coming up, you find yourself in this panicked oh shit moment. There's a mass lying in the center of this pillar, this next pillar that you're trying to leap onto. And you try to course correct in the middle of the air, but don't succeed. Go ahead and roll just a d8 for me.
7.
You take 7 points of damage as Luca comes
Oh, that's
crashing down onto your body, knee squarely in the sternum.
Yeesh. Good thing I healed you a little bit.
How's it going? My bad.
Yeah, thanks for that. Glad you made it safe.
Yeah, I
guess.
appreciate it.
You all feel the ground underneath you shake as the pillar rises upwards.
I'm gonna jump off to the next one.
Okay. Make a dexterity check for me. This will be your last one. You guys go ahead and make one tomorrow.
Both of us?
For whatever it is that you're going to do next.
We know that we gotta go down.
You know you have to go
right?
down.
And it just started going up?
Yes.
I'm as quickly as possible as well then. Grab her
Yeah.
and jump with
Him.
her. In
Him.
my, him.
19.
Him.
19.
In my freaking hands. Him.
Does the inspiration give me just for the like one roll and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
12.
You are inspired.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that fly has
What do I
been
get?
bugging me all day.
It's a
It
D8.
has like no fucking business.
Dude, that smells so bad.
18.
As you kind of watch Luca, you see this kind of like sharp brightness in her very terrifying visage. Her eyes are completely black, and there is this creeping vine-like presence that seems to protrude from the lower side of her jaw. You watch as she, breathing heavily, jumps off of the pillar, and you're like, fuck, better go with her. And you grab Guanapo and roll to your side, pressing off with your legs. You chose wisely. And as you land, you hear this meaty thud behind you. And you turn around and look, and Fan is standing right behind you. You guys are standing on what is a lowered pillar about 10 feet off the ground. At this
It's
point.
not the ground level yet.
It's not the ground level.
Alright, we better hurry
Yeah,
up
let's
and
go next
then.
one, yeah.
Easy enough. You guys slide off, and as you come splashing down into this wet floor, it seems to be like river stone. It's not loose, but it's not overly packed. It's tight enough to stand upon, but it's not. You're pretty sure you could dig through it if you wanted to, and it wouldn't take a whole lot of energy. But there is this about inch layer of water that seems to be across everything. You can see large stalagmites that are protruding from the ground. There isn't a whole lot of light in this area, and I would say you two, and you may be able to see it,
I've
Uh,
got vision.
can see.
Well,
They
I
have
have umbral sight actually.
they have superior dark vision.
I think umbral sight.
It's
Who did?
superior dark vision.
Let me tell you. It's part of my class.
I'm casting light on
As you guys kind of shirk back at the sudden intensity of this small sun
Oh my
that
God,
seems to be
lights!
emanating from the hand of the Boontosh.
Are we there with them yet?
I don't have dark
60
vision.
feet.
60 feet. So as you kind of
Yeah, we can
look
still go
out,
turn
the two ladies over here, kind of like picking a spot, they seem to kind of point with this. It's like almost like a choreographed point as they both raise their arms. They start pointing and then cover their faces as you illuminate your stone.
it. I also cast
Light
detect
sounds
magic.
really-
I also cast detect magic.
Your normal accoutrement is magical, but nothing else.
I want to go around and kind of try and investigate the steam-powered pillar system as much as
Okay.
I can. Try and understand it if I can.
Make an intelligence check for me. Or
The
wait,
fuck?
Do I get to reroll?
investigation.
Do I get to reroll?
Nope.
My roll would have been very different
Which one?
Click on any of them.
had I known.
Oh yeah, the way you rolled your d20 would have been different.
Dude,
Yeah,
you have
totally
like,
different.
it's from Shadow Arts.
Would have
When
picked a
did I
different
get these?
D20.
Right, right.
Depending
This
on
was
when
my
you roll
intelligence
your
D20.
origin,
Last
My
one.
investigation D20 is this one.
which means that you
You're so bullshit.
technically have spells.
Nine.
Except you don't have spell slots.
As
you
you
just cast
kind of
spells.
approach, there's this. You see a
Ability
pillar
to
that's
even
rising. You're like,
best
okay,
figure
okay, I
this
got
out.
this, I got this. And as you kind of look, you're looking in the crevice, and you realize this is a terrible idea. And you, as you reel back, feel This side of your face has an abrasion on it. This side of your face now has a burn on it. You take 2 points of fire damage as the steam rolls up the side of your face. You manage to protect yourself from the majority of it by raising your cloak, but the initial blast definitely catches you right about the sunglass line up.
Why are you guys getting into shit?
I'll never be able to wear sunglasses the same again.
I don't think sunglasses is a thing.
Oh, it's so weird that you reference that then.
Yeah, it's for your knowledge, not Naboontosh's.
There you go. Stealthy as
You all
fuck.
stand at the bottom of this cavern. Your eyes definitely impacted by the sudden intensity of this glowing rock. As he moved away, things got better, and if you don't look that direction, it's not so bad. And you can see about 100 feet away from you, there is a small opening in the rock. But aside from the occasional dripping of moisture falling from an unknown source, and the echoes of your voices and your footsteps sloshing through the water,
Where is Blip?
you don't see him.
I would
Where's
like to
Connor?
like keep my eyes or my ears as I'm like holding my fucking ears. I just
My
realized.
eyes.
Yeah. Oh, count the letter A.
Same thing for
Yeah, as I'm, I just want to be listening like the whole time. I'm very like.
I want to look for footprints to see if I can see where Connor went off to.
You are standing in a strange river of some sort, or maybe like a shallow pool of water. It seems pristine, but it is not something that you feel you could track a human being through or a humanoid through.
I would like to do detect thoughts, but I would like to use it to detect a thinking creature within 30 feet of me. And I just do surface level. So if it's something where I don't hear their thoughts, if it's something outside of their thoughts, then
I
I'm
see.
looking for. It says 30 feet, so 30 feet around me,
Okay.
concentrating.
As you reach out with your mind, you feel Guanapo and you feel Fan. And Fan definitely has a certain element of pain and frustration in his thoughts. Guanapo has this almost remorseful pride. Like, it's hard to really pin down what it's coming from. You feel your wife's thoughts, and then as you you're about to look away, you're about to change your focus from this very familiar brainwave, you feel this slight tremor, this low, deep, just for a brief second, pulse that kind of crosses her mind and then fades.
I'm
Can I see
going.
which direction it's coming from?
It's coming from your wife.
Huh?
Do you mind?
Do I mind what?
I'm just gonna dive in a little bit. Do you mind? Do you mind? It's okay.
Do you mind if I go in your
go
mind?
for it, girl.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive in deeper.
But before she
yeah,
does
go ahead,
this,
yeah.
I just found out some things, and I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Oh my
She just
God.
found this whole section she didn't even fucking know about.
Did I get that when I just leveled up the last time?
No.
It's part of her shadow arts.
Yeah.
That she had no idea about.
Yeah.
Did you know about this, Roy?
Yeah.
A plethora.
I played Pepto.
I'm like,
You know
oh
Pepto.
my God.
He's a shadow fist or shadow monk or whatever the hell they are.
And even like Debbie, what's going on?
No.
What's going on, Debbie?
No, I leave this to Debbie.
Yeah.
I leave it
In
to
your head.
all of you.
In your
I've
head,
Oh, yeah,
never
no.
once played a character with spells, and I've never even touched that fucking
It's a key
slot.
thing. It's a key thing.
And so I just I accidentally pushed spells, except for equipment, and I'm like, wait, there's stuff here. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
That works on a couple people.
Everyone within.
Yeah, everyone within 30 feet of me, and then you all have 10 plus bonus to your dexterity
Stealth.
checks.
Yeah, we have advantage on dexterity right now
For an hour.
for an hour.
Hers lasts up to an
But
hour.
mine's concentration,
So
so
you
if
can't pass.
If you take
if I
damage.
do anything,
Nope. If you take damage,
Oh,
Or
you have
cast
to
another
focus
spell.
on it, or cast another spell. That is concentration. Spellcasting.
mine is also
I'm like, I don't know shit
concentration.
about spellcasting.
Did you lose it when you fell then?
No, not necessarily.
Depends on what his ruling
It's
here.
10.
I didn't take.
plus the amount of damage you took.
What do you mean?
Right? How much damage did you take? 17?
19, but
19?
I healed him back to 21.
But it's 10 plus your damage. So if you
29.
feel like you could beat a 29,
What would I have to use?
it's a con save.
No, I can't. And that's my highest.
So if it's a concentration, what if I like go into battle? Would it be done?
Nope.
No.
Concentration means that you're focused on it, but you don't have to just be like saying like, can't do anything else, can't do it's like, okay, we're sneaky, we're silent, we're sneaky, we're silent, we're sneaky, we're silent, we're sneaky,
okay.
we're silent.
Go. So I'll last an hour.
If you take damage, so he just fell,
Yeah.
he took 19 damage. It's 10 plus the damage. So let's say you took 7 damage. It's 10 plus 7, which is 17. You have to make a Constitution saving throw to focus on that spell. And if you cast another concentration spell, you can't concentrate on 2 things at once,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
one drops and
So
the
you
other one
can
takes.
still do this one.
So
with
basically,
better
when you're
effect.
up at a higher level, you get attacked by anything, you're just losing your shit, basically.
Well,
And you can't pick
pass without a
you
trace.
guys.
Dope.
The hits I hit you with are like.
Alright, dive deep into my
Nice.
brain.
So if she's willing, technically speaking, she has to do a wisdom saving throw. But if she's willing and
she can just
allowing,
let it happen. I'll let it.
yeah, I'm gonna dive deep,
Okay. You
looking for that tremor.
taking this breath,
I'm good.
exhale, and as you exhale, holding your wife's hand, you feel your eyes get heavy, and this presence just kind of cutting through all of your thoughts, not painfully, but effectively. And you start seeing images from your life flash up behind your eyes. It's, the first time that you met Luca, the abuse and the suffering that you both faced, the fires of the night you escaped, and further and deeper. Not finding what you're looking for, you keep pressing and pressing, pushing further into her memory banks, into what you know to be her conscious. Looking at it, it's beautiful. The architecture of her mind, the neurons as they fire, the beautiful and sometimes terrible memories cascade over you. You start seeing things that you're not familiar with before you knew her. A life of suffering. You see a cold street, a narrow alley, darkness, hunger, pain, suffering, addiction. You see as she rubs her arms sore, you can see penetration marks where her vein would lie. You feel her shake. This isn't what you're looking for. Further back. Clouded, semi-conscious, horrible pain from the waist down. This overwhelming sense of betrayal, this fire and furiousness with the situation at hand. You see a dark room, a stone wall covered in lichen. It's slimy and it's wet and it's foul. You hear the voices of people. You start to see this man's face. As he turns, there's a light silhouetting him from behind. As you see him turn, you can see this short, pointed goatee, a hunch to his neck, but thin. Maybe a half-elf, maybe a human. Features are difficult to make out, and as he turns, you can see operating tools in his hands, and you feel the pulse of your life quicken as you...
Damn.
That was impressive.
Did you just reuse my phone?
Get it. You feel her pulse.
It was gonna go away. It was gonna go away. Sorry, Mike. Sorry.
Open this beer.
Kill it. It's not dead.
Hit it with your hand.
You use his
Your hand's
phone,
big
his
and-
beer, and his pen.
This is my pen. Sorry. Sorry. He got it. It's about to get away.
Ah.
So much happened.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Dude, that phone's been bugging me.
Seven,
It was gonna get away. He got it, and it
16,
was like starting to go again. And I was like, "Fuck this
four.
shit." You die.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna wash your pen off real quick. Mike, finish your throw.
Huh? What?
Don't throw that away.
No.
Don't put it all in. Don't let it fall
One
off.
of Wanna let the dogs eat it? It's good protein. I'll eat it. Fuck it.
No.
Yeah, you brought it in.
You want us to put it
No,
in
that
dice?
fly has been bugging
Remember
me
the
all day.
fly
You
that's
can
been
even
bothering
open the
you?
back door and just throw it out the back door. Everyone.
As you see his face turn towards you, you can hear, "You're still alive. This is good. You've never come this far before."
Oh my gosh.
And as his face starts to come into focus, you're ripped away. And this deep, horrible sensation starts to overwhelm you. It's like a spear to the chest, and it seems to pervert your entire body. And as it starts to course through your veins, and as it starts to twist and knot at your stomach, there's this link in your mind, this feeling of familiarity, and you're thrust out. As you come back, you can see your wife is in a cold sweat. The vein-like protrusions along her jawline have spread up to her cheeks and are broaching her eyes now. She breathes rapidly and heavily. Her eyes are closed and flicking around as if she's asleep.
I wipe the tears off my face, and I grab her face and I kiss the top of her head, telling her I'm so sorry.
You feel and come to. It's emotional.
Did I see what she saw?
Yep.
Okay.
Do we see any reaction? Any like?
You're watching them twitch and jerk and seize at moments.
Well, I know they're communicating telepathically.
I mean, I don't think she made it a secret.
Luca, is something wrong with Odette?
I thought I felt something, but
As you
I didn't
ask this
see
question,
it.
as she turns towards you, they are both now extremely pale. And they have these deep black veins that are kind of coursing up across their face.
I would say that we should no longer take the Yagigama juice.
The goop?
Sure.
At the mention of Yagigama, you feel this thrumming.
Oh my gosh.
And it
Oh, I
fades.
don't feel great.
Do they feel it or do we just feel it?
Yeah,
I don't say.
I have a quick suggestion. Maybe we pull out Dawnbringer, and maybe he would have a little insight as to, what's infecting your bodies right now.
We just ate some
No,
goop.
I'm
That
not
just
gonna
helps us
I'd
look for
rather not
vision.
bring him out.
Why?
I don't want to bring him out down here right now.
Why?
Doesn't make sense.
Well, you guys seem absolutely terrified, and when I was
Well, I just
having a
went through
moment,
her freaking memories.
She dove deep into my.
A little
my
too
brain.
far. More than I wanted to, and I'm so sorry.
It's not because of the Yagi.
I think the one thing we shouldn't do is stand here.
Yeah, let's
Agreed.
go.
Yeah, let's go.
Man, I was so close. close.
We're moving.
I
We're
was gonna
moving.
make you make a Constitution save, but I won't.
My detect box is still up. I'm looking for any presents.
Yeah.
I am gonna be like, I'm gonna have my like faith spirit spell ready to go.
On deck, in case something bad happens.
On deck, that is a
Fancy
Twitch
now.
You are memorizing and reciting.
Yeah,
and
I have everything
That's a-
prepped.
all the
Everything in my
components.
hand. If I flinch, that's what's happening. Yeah. Go!
Hand is
Spirit.
space spirit.
Yes.
As you begin down this hallway, the lady's leading you. What is the marching order?
Well,
dead last.
Do I go on my back?
Not
yeah,
dead
I'm
last.
gonna hop on the back of Odette.
Middle
we
last.
are in
Soft
front.
last.
Yeah.
We are in front, and she's on my back.
I'm gonna have Guanapo in front of me, and I'll I don't mind bringing up the rear if needed.
I'm gonna sneak right in between
You can
Monaco and
be-
Fan.
I left my wife.
Yeah, as long as you both the little ones are in front of me.
Don't take that out.
I'll lean in if you want that, big boy.
Don't
Yeah.
take it out of
You name a
concept.
time and a place, and
Real
I'll be in
personal.
there.
You begin traveling down this. Can you guys set that up for me? Because I literally don't remember shit about what you said.
First.
Who's on first?
And if you need any
No, I'm in between Fan and
any
Guanaco.
items, they're
Are you on Fan?
in the Arizona.
No.
Wait.
They
are
haven't
you
dried,
on
so
fan?
there's
Guanaco's in front of me.
As you
Would you let him do that?
start,
I would have preferred it if you guys were like next to each other.
That's
Oh
fine.
my gosh.
That's okay.
I want Guanapo in front of me, right? If I can touch her with my staff,
Him.
that's the rule. Him with.
You know, you have this
I'm just mad at
androgynous
myself now,
features about
and
you.
it's just really
you know what I mean?
frustrating.
It's just
I'm glad that you still strongly associate me as being
I'm
a
just
female.
angry
I
with
think
myself.
I-
we
I've
only
seen-
know that you're
I want you
male
to know,
based
though.
off of what Fan says. We've never seen your bits, so
Guanapo, if you
you're
want to
just
put
very
this to bed
androgynous.
right now, you could just whip it out and show us all what's up.
No.
Whip out your dick.
He's gonna stay in front
Oh,
of me.
maybe cork
I just
shirt?
want to make.
I was like, you really want to see it?
No, it's just ducks or all birds.
No, you don't want to see it.
I googled it last time.
I just
She
want to
did.
make sure I can touch him with my staff in case I need to do something. So,
Guanapo's a corkscrew.
As you are accosted about the shape and size and actuality of your penis, that's where we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We're going to get some more beers. We're going to empty the bladders. We're going to make coffee.
Go take a
We're going to do
shower.
other things. I'm probably going to take a shower real quick. I smell really bad.
Luckily, I don't
Give us a
smell.
couple minutes. We'll be
I
right
smelled
back.
him
Thanks,
when you
guys.
walked in.
I
have-
At
feel
one point in her life, she had 11 toes. Then she ate one. Her name is Christy. She'll be painting art.
hell did that accent come from? I bet you do a mean Texan
Vampire Night.
accent.
Oh, it's on Netflix. It's kind of like a reverse harem.
You gotta do a Texan accent, y'all. We're gonna go down to the bar.
Reverse harem stuff, and I was like, she's like, yeah,
You don't have
You know what's fantastic about this?
Like
This
that's
is
what I'm talking about.
absolutely
I
what
started
I
watching
wanted,
volleyball
because they
anime.
have no
Really?
idea.
I knew nothing about
They are
volleyball,
completely
and I
unaware
Oh, they
of
have
it.
a rock climbing
Oh,
one?
I know. I heard him.
Yeah.
I'm well aware that we
I don't
are
think
going
so.
Yeah.
now.
They all have
Damn
it.
it.
Freaking out. No, I still made eye contact.
Yeah,
I didn't
she
know that we're
did.
on.
I tried. I keep trying to get these authentic reactions,
And
film
I
them
won't
saying
let
the most
him.
horrible shit on the
I mean,
planet.
I was talking up
It's our executive producer.
talking up
She won't
our
let me.
shows.
I'm just saying, stop the count. Except for
Stop
where
the
it counts.
Oh, I like the count.
No, but only where it counts.
One.
What?
Like,
5,
what?
7, 3,
Have you ever
2.
seen the count where it bleeps?
Yes.
When
Yes.
I like to beat myself.
I like to beat myself.
Dude, it's.
We can beat together.
They have one for Avatar too, where it's like inappropriate or
It's
Sesame
the
Street.
count song.
Random
It's the count song from Sesame Street, but they bleep
Oh, yes,
every
I
time he
saw
says
that.
count.
Every says
And
says
you-
count.
So dirty!
Yeah, no, just because you're a dirty person, like
But yeah, I immediately went, I'm like, oh, count.
you took one of the most innocent and loving creations that has influenced minds.
Vampire.
No, but like Sesame
The
Street as a
big
whole,
nostril.
you took all of that and you put it in the gutter with your own mind.
Give me Big Bird any day, though.
It's hilarious. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out.
You got some big ass
We're back. I don't think we have anything to say before we come back. So, before we went to break, you guys had scaled a nifty hexagonal, interesting thing.
Oh,
It was interesting. It was difficult, but you guys made it. Otherwise, mostly unscathed, most of you.
Oh wait, we gotta reset.
You traveled through Le Tunnel after an interesting delve into your lover's mind. You approach. As you lead the group, you can see the tunnel is long and winding. It is it's narrow at points. It seems completely unrefined. It is a naturally occurring tunnel, and in areas you can see some of the walls are washed out where maybe limestone once was, or maybe somebody had removed something here, but it otherwise is a pretty unpopulated region. As you begin to wonder when this tunnel will end, you find a small blip in your visual acuity. Something doesn't quite, yeah, these two.
Oh.
This something doesn't jive with what's going on in front of you. It's unnatural, or it just doesn't
military,
make sense.
like. And I just point.
Okay, we all look.
You see a long dark tunnel.
Yeah,
What do
because
we
I'm
see?
blind as a bat in here. I'm
It's
following you
just
along.
the tunnel as it proceeds. Just something doesn't quite fit. It's just your brain's having a hard time processing exactly what it is.
It's not driving.
I'm detecting magic the whole way through.
Absolutely.
There's something in front of us. Doesn't jive with me.
Is my pass without a trace still on?
Yeah, it hasn't been an hour yet. It's only been about 20 minutes.
My detect thoughts. It's not 30 feet from us then.
No, it's
It's far.
from what you can tell.
like
it,
120 feet.
I mean, it looks like it could be close, but it's definitely. If it was close, it would be like a pinhole. It would be like the walls caved in and there's a pinhole. But if it was far, it could be like really far away. It's difficult to
Do
make
I
out.
see
You can make a
anything at
perception
60
check
feet?
if you want.
I want to check it.
Perception check.
Do I see anything at 60 feet now?
No, you're just seeing tunnel walls continuously.
Done.
That is going to be a 7.
Nice.
It's like
Underwhelming. Yeah.
it's almost like looking through a kaleidoscope, but only like that big of one. You're having a hard time really focusing on whatever it is. This is also not white power. That was a
Ooh, shit!
Hospital?
You sound like you took those fucking bracelets and just hit your wrist.
Every single
Very old.
Jesus!
Very old.
I was looking
You were acting like this and went,
Ew, I hate.
You need to do hand exercise.
Right.
dear
I-
God.
Do you have any cartilage left in there?
Jeez.
Yeah.
That was
He makes fun of
horrifying.
me. He's like, "You're not as broken as you said." I am very
We'll
broken.
say you just took some sticks
No, I
and
know
then-
you're
Get a
broken.
cortisone shot for you.
Yeah,
right?
I actually have to get meat tenderized.
I just
shot
try
in
to
my
get
hands.
you to push through it.
No, I'm a bitch,
Odette, do
that's
you
the
see
problem.
this?
You do. You both do.
What do you guys see?
It's weird. The end of the tunnel doesn't look like an end of a tunnel, and I think there may be a figure, but it's really, really itty bitty. I can't really see it right.
I would like to
Her
go
voice is
ahead.
getting more hoarse as the hours pass. It's more not deer-like, but like
Deer.
Horse.
Yeah.
I was going to make a joke.
Oh
I saw-
God!
I
And
saw
that
one.
was such a dad thing to do. Oh my God.
It's becoming gravelly and it's becoming lower. Like who's that lady? She died.
Who's that lady?
Not that one. She was
Joan Rivers?
Huh?
Joan Rivers?
No, it wasn't Joan Rivers.
She died?
That's rough. Yeah, she's my daddy said go to rehab, and I said no.
Oh.
She, you know, she has that kind of like, or like Macy Gray, where it's like it's deeper and it's got that like timber to it.
The timber of like a 50-year smoker.
Give me a cigarette. Okay, I'll do it for effect. I'll just take a long drag.
As
I'll
we
get you
start
there.
having this sketchy moment, I would like to just like cast my Fey creature
How long does that
in
last?
front of the group an hour.
Okay.
And this one is not going to be my typical one.
The bloody, scary
This is
one from
a-
the village.
This is
Oh, she was hot.
This is going to be a still hot,
Okay.
but it's a joyful Fey.
Oh
And this one is actually got a trunk as well.
shit.
Just for a little spice. And it is a little gray skinned. Yeah, but really peppy and really happy and looks really joyful. And this is my Fae.
As you release the spell, the material components being consumed and they evolve and a branch becomes a limb and a leaf becomes part of the skin. You watch as this almost fairy-like creature sprouts up in front of you. It's about 3 feet tall and it sits there and
Oh, too small.
its hair just kind of billows out from the side.
Little
This,
tiny trunk.
this crisp blue look to it, and you just like it's this amazing. It's almost too bright for you to look at, but it's this really amazing and enlightening, this heartfelt like, yes, we have something to help us. And as she turns, and the trunk just kind of wags loosely in her face.
We did not.
Hey!
Oh.
And
She
her
says in
teeth are
fact.
just like really
Where is it?
sharp, jagged teeth.
Huh?
Where is it in relation
It's
to us?
in front of the
Creepy.
group.
It's just right in front of you. Yeah, it's just gonna be like right
We
there.
have miniatures, and the fact that we use
I
these
know
is
he's
just
got them all though.
horrible.
If he wants to throw me a miniature for
I don't got a miniature for that, and we don't keep them organized enough for me to find
Yes, we do.
You don't
Let
know.
me tell you,
Look
sir.
at the
You
Oh.
have not looked next to you apparently,
Well.
and how well
My
they have been
DM
organized.
How
session
dare you.
was
If you go
beautiful.
to the smaller
Like,
stack,
organized.
you will find the nicer small minis.
I
Most
This
of
is what
which-
happens when we all DM together.
most
Also, I
of
was
which
thinking
are
about
enemies.
buying a house and potentially dedicating a room to D&D so that you guys could have a kid.
I'm completely down with that. There's one for sale down the street.
Wait, what?
There's one for
Repeat
sale.
that?
He wants to buy a house.
I was thinking about buying a house and dedicating a room instead of giving it to my children, dedicating it to D&D and having like things organized really
So he's
well.
got 3 kids in
I feel
two
like
rooms.
if any of us are gonna end up doing that at some point, it'll probably be me and Matthew.
Probably.
'Cause
Having a
we'll be
kid or
child-free.
dedicating
No,
a room?
because we're not gonna have
they'll be,
kids.
they'll be
We'll have like
child-free.
3 game rooms.
Yeah.
This one's for video
game
games?
room, D&D room.
This one's for
As long as
D&D.
you got a D&D room.
Do we not have like a sprite or a fairy or something cute?
But by then you'll all have kids and no one will want to say yes anymore.
I actually don't think we have anything cute.
No, we don't have
No.
cute. Cute is not something in our repertoire.
That'd be great
When
for
have
you
we
and your
ever
kid
faced
to play
anything
without
cute,
having
though?
Well, we got plenty of tiny little things. You gave me the invisible freaking.
Sword guy, yeah.
You don't need to move it. I got this. Don't worry about this.
That's your dice that you threw away.
I don't want you to. Oh, I did. You're right.
This dice.
You're right.
You're
You're right.
a
Can I pick my
little
minis?
stranger
Here,
things.
let me see those. I know I'm being a diva right now, but
a little bit of a diva.
I was thinking about
Fan.
using a little
Press in front of us.
blurb thing. I don't know
Fan
what
is
it's called.
gonna be.
Anyways, as Fan, sits there kind of critiquing and letting the Fae know that she's not up to par, you see this look of disappointment on her face, but nonetheless, the pressing matter of what is in front of you.
Easy.
That's not cute.
I don't need it.
In your mind, to think of with a
It's a little gremlin looking thing.
It's
It's
got
a
like 60 fucking arms.
It's a cute gremlin.
Anyways.
Looks like Golem.
Oh.
Gonna find us the precious.
Oh.
Debbie still hasn't seen Lord of the Rings.
What?
Bring your weapons out.
I'm just gonna bring that up every time I think of it because it's very upsetting.
Bring your weapons. Ready your thingies. I think we should go forward.
I am going to
Oh,
now.
I tried to warn him.
What'd you say?
What?
I don't know what you said.
Throw them, Mike. Just throw them. Roll a d10 for me. 10 or lower, and you throw them.
A D10?
Yep.
10 or lower.
No, d10.
D10, 10 or lower. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? He said it. I gotta say things so I can't hear anything. That's a lower.
If you, I will come over the table tackle you. Yeah, let me roll for that.
10 or
I'll
lower.
advantage.
That is a
I'm retarded.
90% chance. Anyways.
And then I'm gonna kind of walk my way about 20 feet in front of us.
You watch as the Fae disappears from your visual acuity. You manage to keep sight of it. Its little trunk just kind of waggling in front of its face in like a strange, flaccid
Oh God, yes.
way. It's not cute. It detracts actually from the whole aspect of it, but
I
She
kind of
tries.
let out a little Tina Belcher.
And when it moves, it skips over there.
yeah, and it's just
Like,
Seeing that Guanapo is very
you guys.
distraught, I'm gonna pull out my rod of invisibility
Oh
and
God, I
do
thought it was gonna fall
a spin, and I'm gonna
Pull
snug
my
out to
rod.
Guanapo, and we're gonna
Okay.
hide under the cone of invisibility.
Okay.
Is that what Guanapo does?
Making
Sure.
our way downtown.
Walking fast.
Walking a little bit slower, stealthily.
I
in a
say-
way.
Stealthily, great. Make stealth checks, everybody.
Wait,
At advantage,
so we
we're
are
invisible?
still under the
Pass
thingy,
without
right?
a
Oh,
trace.
pass
if
without
we
a
start
trace.
moving, I'm gonna have our fate just kind of walk right in front of us at that point.
What are we
At-
rolling
at-
for?
at
Stealth?
advantage, right?
Is your grace thing, is that up to all dexterity checks?
No, someone did stealth. Stebby did stealth.
Actually, you
So
lost it.
that's
You
10
lost
plus
it.
10.
You lost it.
It's
Plus
10
that.
plus to our
She
You
did
stealth.
have 10 plus, so it is not at advantage.
But we're invisible.
That's what he It doesn't matter. I
sure.
got 33. I got 33. We're good.
Well, I've got a
28.
19.
25.
Wait,
There we go, 25.
She
Because I'm in
gets
the
it.
cone.
What do I get?
You're not in the cone. These two are in the cone.
I'm right behind him.
Doesn't seem to
That's a
cover you.
small little.
Oh.
You can't fit.
So I plus 10
So,
here.
sorry, that big guy.
Maybe if you were
Plus
holding
10
A
to
little
mine?
bit
Yeah.
limited.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 11.
Whoa! You rolled in that one. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
but-
being sneaky, sneaky.
Elephant in the bullshit.
Oh wait, no, plus my stealth?
Yeah.
15.
But you still rolled in that one, right?
That's only happens in battle.
33 and what? It's frustrating as you walk. You do a good job. You guys all blend in with the shadows. You kind of glance over your shoulder, and you can see Naboon, Tosh, and Guanapo are kind of like,
Can I see us?
We're
Am I
invisible.
I can't see them.
and you're like, man, what are these two idiots doing? And you go back to what you're doing.
They're gonna come. I can see them.
You looking around
Maybe you
have
can
lost
see
track
them.
of Guanapo and Naboon Tosh, but you're pretty sure you watched Naboon Tosh flip a little wheel. And you haven't stepped on anything yet, except for the really loud ground as you. But
I
For
can
some
see them,
reason-
though, in front of
yeah, no,
in
you can
front
see
of
those
them,
two.
I look at where Nabuntosh and Guadapo are.
You see them huddled together.
How can we see them?
Are we making eye contact?
I'm gonna make eye contact. What are you doing?
Why are you talking to the invisible people?
They're not invisible. I can see
Can
them.
you
Very invisible.
can you see me?
Yes.
Wait,
What
is
am I
this a
doing?
side effect of
You're
How
fine.
many
I
fingers?
can't see them.
Does he have fingers? Do you have fingers? Are you humanoid?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I have fingers.
Two.
Of course, I have fingers.
Two.
Two.
Okay.
Wait,
How many fingers?
the big-
Which one?
One
A
pinky.
pinky.
How are they doing this?
Booney, is this right or wrong, or are they telling the truth?
They are very accurate. It's a little startling. Can you see us, Finn?
No, I'm gonna write some things down.
Which one am I holding up,
in
Finn?
my book?
Which-
I have no
which
idea
one am
what
I
you're
holding?
holding.
Okay,
Can't
okay.
assume it's anything great.
I was just trying to. No, it's a similar. Was I
So we
doing
can see invisible creatures with the Yagama goo.
I'm
I'm gonna like take notes in my little notebook
The
on
Lady
this
Gaga.
algae.
Lady Gaga.
Lichen.
like a little study on it.
It tastes like sour milk and ash.
And it turns you into a Yagigama.
I'm sorry, what?
Seems like what's doing.
I look normal.
No, we're just
Mm-mm.
really pale.
Do
Well,
they look
I'm naturally pale.
Do they look normal?
Make an investigation check, both of you.
I am naturally pale as a
Well,
person.
Me?
Yeah.
That's me.
As
My
you kind of look at each other.
Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
11.
13.
You guys don't see anything wrong with each other.
I'm
You
fine.
look great.
You look
Do I
cute.
see anything wrong with you?
I look fantastic.
Earlier you said we were just pale.
No.
Pale.
You
Black
were
vein.
pale on top of
Black
the
eyes.
black eyes and creepy.
My skin description is pale, so I don't know how much
Everything
pale.
looks great.
That's why you
Except
said
you
you
don't run
were
around like a changeling.
Yeah, I do.
You run around looking like anything else, don't you?
No.
My base is pretty much I'm just pale changeling with,
Rorschach?
with white hair.
Just Rorschach?
Yeah. I only change sometimes.
Oh.
Do
But
you
I'm not
I
guys?
thought you ran around as like an elf.
No.
I must be confusing another campaign.
Do
You
you
think
guys
you-
remember the animals that we found in that cart with that friendly fellow
No.
way back when, and it had the creeping
Doesn't ring a bell.
effect of the Yagigama?
Having difficulty understanding.
No.
You don't look right. No, you look like you're about to turn into a Yagigama.
You hear sound.
Let's keep walking.
I'm looking.
I am holding my action. I have an Eldritch Blast at the ready.
I hear a bird.
No, it's
You don't hear
Blip.
anything.
Who hears
Oh, I
that?
don't.
He hears it.
Does it sound familiar to me?
It sounds pretty familiar.
Choked on coffee.
It wasn't that long ago that you talked with
That
this
was
thing.
terrifying.
I literally said it out loud. I want to speak with animals.
You release the spell, and you. What?
Hello? You said this was the safe place, right? Yep, that'd be me.
It's fading.
What's happening? What are you doing?
Where are you going?
No response.
What direction is he talking it to? It
Forward.
forward?
I heard it in front
direction
of
is
us.
that heading?
Is the figure in front, or is it something in front of us moving?
As I kind of walk, I want to walk like in front of the group, and then I'm gonna like kind of push my little character
Yeah, you
up
kind of.
so you guys like whisper like, follow me. I just want to kind of see if I can hear it.
I'll
No
follow.
responses. Make a perception check.
And after
for me.
about like, what kind of perception?
A regular perception.
Well, there's a passive.
Well, if
Passive perception for me.
if it's hearing,
Sight.
I get advantage.
Sight.
That's what I was wondering.
Sight.
Okay, it was a. Sorry, what did we just say?
Perception.
Oh, perception. 10. 11.
Can't see anything.
Can I keep walking?
I heard that creature that I was talking to earlier that brought us into the cave.
Oh, are you talking about
Do you
Blip?
see him?
Wait, did we figure out if Blip was good or bad?
I don't know.
I
but
don't believe we actually
He just pushed deep into the
discerned
cave,
that.
and
I'm gonna start making blip noises.
I lost track of him.
The
Go
same
ahead.
shit I'd heard from before.
Go ahead.
I would say if we're trying to be stealthy, going,
Yes.
might not want
Release it. It's quiet.
I'm
As
going
you-
to push Guanco
Make a
outside of the
performance.
cone. of
Make a
invisibility.
to.
As you take a step
I'm just
back
like-
carefully, you see Guanapo in his full feathered form.
4.
We
I'm
are
continuing to walk away from Guanapo.
not doing great. Are we just gonna keep going?
Yeah, let's go.
Where's his
There
daddy?
doesn't seem to be any other options, so forward on.
Yeah, I'm not going back.
This
I
is
don't think we could if we wanted
the
to.
feeling that you got, Fan, is that he couldn't have been far. It wasn't like he was traveling away. It was more that he was losing the ability to communicate.
Can I look up?
Make a perception check.
As I walk
'Cause
forward,
in this game, we never look up.
and I look at
Realizing.
Guanapo, and I just like kind of like mumble to her and see if my
Yeah.
see if my voice goes down.
That's a 5. I rolled a fucking 1.
Where's up?
There is lots of rock,
Okay.
but it's very boring, and you find yourself quickly losing track of pretty much where you're walking and why are we in this cave in the first place? And you step and you feel something squishy underneath your foot. You draw back and you look down and it's just rock. Same liquidy inch of water, inch and a half, 2 inches of water. It's been present this entire time since you got to the ground level.
I would like to.
This terrain's interesting.
Blip, will you come to us? Blip?
I would like to cast out my
You see
consciousness and try and reach out to feel if I can see any other minds present other than our own
Using a spell.
with my mind link response.
Gotcha. As you reach out, you feel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's borderline feral, simple, but not mean. Oh, and 7. Yep, that's the Fey spirit. The dick nose Fey spirit.
Okay. So I'm going to try and communicate with the 6,
The feral, slightly
the
feral.
slightly feral one. If he knows a language, he can communicate with me.
Maybe a language that you may not be able to understand.
It doesn't matter. When you're using mind link to speak telepathically to a creature, you can use the action to give the creature the ability to speak telepathically with you for an hour or until you end this effect as an action. You can use ability to one creature at a time. Giving to a creature takes away from another creature who has it.
I'll save you the trouble. You don't get a response.
Do I still feel it?
It's there. Make a perception check. One of you is gonna find this fucking thing.
I'm gonna hop back on top of Odette's back.
13.
It is very terrifying. It's like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse staring at this continuously shifting, changing black and white skin riding
Our
on
skin's
the
white
back.
now?
Mine's
You
Hair.
guys really not paying attention? You are terrifying looking.
As
Alright.
you
Yes.
both look out from where you're standing, you see Luca kind of take a more proud stance as she grabs onto the mane
Hair.
I do like it.
of hair
Pull
that,
harder.
and you see as she kind of raises her chest outward, she gropes for something that's not there, catches herself, shakes, and goes back to what she was doing.
Great.
What'd you get?
13.
I'll say with the mind link. You're able to kind of hone in on the general area, and you start feeling around on the rocks and the walls, and your hand touches something, and you feel this rock, as your thumb kind of raises it, ripples a little bit. It almost pushes back very gently.
I'm going to take my rod and I'm going to point at it and say, come out right now.
Nothing happens. A rock,
There is a
lifts.
creature right here
a
and
string of rocks lift, and it wraps very lethargically around the tip of your...
Shaft.
I don't know how to finish that sentence.
Blade?
Nope.
Stab.
It's not a rod, it's
The
not a
tip.
staff, it's
The
not a tip.
The tip is on fire. See
Wooden
the
long
darkness.
cylinder.
it's a rod of the pack keeper.
It's the pack. It wraps very lethargically around the pack keeper, and then falls to the ground.
Did we see this?
I would assume.
I'm right
I'm
next
looking
to him.
forward.
Yeah.
I'm not paying
Can
attention.
I glean the vitality of this creature? Like, does it seem...
It's dying.
I'm going
It's
to
the
cast
wall?
Spare the Dying.
Small.
Wait, is it the wall?
Why don't you do
It
that
seems to
to
be a bunch of
people who
rock.
look sick.
You don't
You
look sick.
cast the spell, and you
look sick.
feel as the mind link is starting to fade. You feel it settle. It dips a little bit lower, but levels. It doesn't fade away.
Grandpa wants to take the finger and push it in.
As you push in,
I'm
you
gonna
push
kinda
into the wall.
Hold
You
my hand
Do you
on.
have
You
hands?
drag
his
your
shoulder.
feathered finger down, and you watch as he is starting to stroke the stone wall. You watch as the stone kind of fades, and this soft pinkish red flesh takes its place. A small orb, no more than 3 feet, with 7 legs, is splayed out in front of you, and 1 severed limb.
Oh no.
Blip.
Blip.
He came out from the wall, basically?
He camouflaged.
lost
Camouflage.
consciousness.
Oh.
I'm going to
Where's Konak?
get 2 of my beetles and have them kind of crawl into his mouth.
Make a nature check for me.
Okay.
Does he have
Can I not speak with
Yeah,
you?
true
even though he's
that. True
unconscious?
that.
He doesn't speak a language.
Just been.
He spoke with Chris. He spoke
Chris.
with-
Chris speaks with animals.
It's not
Does
a
that not count
language,
as a
it's
language?
sounds.
My name is Fan.
Fan speaks with animals.
And I got a 4.
You're not really sure where the mouth is. The beetles
Okay.
crawl over the surface of the body,
yeah,
but
Can I create some sort of
I will.
telephone game of communication between Fan, the consciousness of Blip, and myself to create a triangle
Yeah, but
of
If
communication?
I try to talk to Blip, does it work? Blip, are you alright?
I'm gonna put a hand on him and cast Cure Wounds.
I like how his
Go ahead,
name's
roll for
already
It's-
Blip.
Do you wanna know how many
I
points
don't
he
even
gets
know
back?
what it is.
I haven't asked him what his name was.
He didn't have a name, we made it up for him.
We should still
he
be
has a
cautious
name.
around
Eight,
this.
8 points.
We all rolled badly.
We should still be cautious
points.
around
As
this
you-
creature.
reach down and you collect Blip and his limp limbs. You watch his head kind of sags backwards. He looks almost completely boneless as you hold him there. It's just kind of like carrying like a really wet, heavy blanket. And as you pick it up, you see his eyelids on either side of his skull kind of open and roll back, and his eyes are just kind of going whatever direction they want. And there's no order to it. His limbs are completely limp. The serpentine scales just kind of flare out in random parts, and as you look him over, you can see the areas that are most damaged, the areas that are most inflicted. And as you cast the spell, you guide your hand over it, and with each pass, another wound closes. With each gentle, God, I can't finish that sentence again.
Stroke.
Caress, stroke. Those were the two that popped into my head.
This is
Um,
rated R show. Just do it.
Say
as
it.
you
Stroke the penis.
gently massage
Ooh.
through the broken sections of this body, the wounds healing as if months had passed in just seconds. You see his body start to kind of take a little bit more rigidity, a little bit more muscular activity. And as you finish the spell, a small nub, the torn limb, very clearly torn, is fusing back together and seems to be protruding a small prehensile arm from it. It's not quite fully back, but it's pretty close.
Did those wounds look like they were from an arrow or a sword, or they look like they were bludgeoning of some sort?
Do I need to roll perception?
Like he was attacked.
Investigation.
What kind of wounds with
Actually, survival. Survival. We never use survival.
Are we technically in a mountain?
No.
No.
You are in a
Oh.
subterranean cave.
I'm actually okay with survival. So
Wow. Well, I did something wrong today.
Man.
15.
Oh, hell yeah.
You, as you were helping cure this creature of its wounds, you did notice these protrusions, these wounds seem to be almost completely vertical, with a slight widening at the center, and they always pass through. There was an entry and an exit in the
So like
exit
a-
wound. Yep. Dare I say a slit?
Does it, I mean, can I
Is it
tell
pink?
if it was caused by
Was.
a weapon?
It looks like it was caused by some sort of weapon. There were multiple sites.
I can't tell if it's like a sword or an arrow or anything.
Judging by
Well,
the
it seems like an
size,
arrow.
maybe about that big.
An arrow.
Like that's how wide the wound is or how
That's how
long?
tall the wound is. It's only about that wide.
The reason why
At
I asked
most.
Guanapo,
I just sketch it out real quick.
did Konak attempt to
I show you my sketching of what it looked like to me. It's just the
Can
easiest
I
way.
decipher looking at many
Like an
ways?
intelligence check.
If I talk to Blip now,
Jesus.
Blip, are you alright?
I would have, if I was on your guys' side of the screen, I'd been like, that was an arrow shot.
That's what I'm saying. Like
was
it's
an
an
arrow
arrow
shot.
shot.
Blip, are you alright?
Oh, you said investigation.
Yeah.
Well, I would have known that.
23.
Then. Or
Yeah, I
rapiers?
was trying to
I
walk
don't
you
know
to it.
that, though.
I was trying to walk you to it.
23.
Okay.
You both come to the same realization at the same time. It was definitely arrows.
And I also make
Arrows.
little arrow whizzing sounds.
The plucking of a bowstring.
I can
Do
tell
we-
you I just heard him recently. Meaning this just happened.
Looks down.
Ask him if Gonak is okay.
Feathers.
Please.
Feathers. And as you hold the creature, you feel the limbs kind of gently wrap around you
Fuck you.
and start like just caressing,
He's
just
bluffing, thank you.
continuously moving in this sea of limbs.
Are you okay?
Better know,
What did this?
my friend.
Oh no.
We're not hearing
Oh, my heart.
Why?
Spectator mode.
Creature. Yawns river. Creature.
He was trying to hit the creature and he accidentally got you?
Oh. The creature took him. Took him like he took the others.
How
Took
did,
him like he takes all.
how did you get hit? Are you the creature?
I am not the creature. I don't want to hurt anyone. I won't. I just want my friend back.
I still don't understand how you
Loxodon.
got hit over.
Danger lies ahead. Your friend. Our friend. He's gone. Take care.
Where are you going?
Not going anywhere.
I think he's just telling you to take care. Not that take care. It's one of those take care.
He said that there's a creature in here somewhere that took Lynch.
Lynch?
That's
Wrong campaign.
Funny as all right there. There's nothing wrong here.
Give you a second.
Nothing wrong. Everybody knows who Lynch is.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck is Lynch?
Konak. Yeah.
Do you get the feeling that you trust this guy?
Do I get the feeling that I
We
trust?
came in the cave
Do I get the
of
feeling that I
death
trust this
for
guy?
this
Make
guy
an insight
already.
check.
Yeah, so
might
there's
as
something
well.
bad gonna happen, right? That's just how this happens.
You trusted some Joe Schmo off the street.
12.
Walking with his two tentacles all bunched up together like legs. Freaking me.
His
to shit.
voice always has the same timbre to it. There's not like a bunch of inflection. It's
Right.
really, as you communicate with a creature like this, there's not a lot of like actual language exchange. It's more of thoughts, ideas, pheromones, slight body motions. It's a lot of different animalistic communications that you pick up on and you perceive.
It's like gorillas using sign language.
Do you think we should go forward?
Do you want to go home, Luxodon? Luxodon! You feel as he kind of burps almost in your hand. There's like this slight, like,
Yummy.
you can see this small apparatus, this
Delicioso.
hole that keeps opening and closing. It looks like maybe it's some sort of breathing, like a nostril, but it's on the, like the neck.
I kind
As
of.
like it's a bulb. It's like a light bulb with legs.
I kind of want
We will do our best to.
As you touch it, one of the limbs comes up and just.
to.
Feathers.
He's nice, I promise. We're gonna do our best to help you. Thank you for helping us. Do you need a little more healing?
No. I'm tired.
You just want to ride on one of
Feathers.
on feathers. How about you? I got a little like bag you can.
I want to hold him like Misty holds Togepi.
Okay, I'll let you hold him. I'll let you hold him go on a pose.
As you kind of squeeze him, he kind of like wraps his limbs up around you and just stops. You can see the underside of his scales is fleshy and strange, but
Days you have.
She didn't take it.
it's comforting and it's
Little
nice.
Pretty noises like
2,
Toby says.
3.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Oh gosh, I don't think I have a lot of that.
Yes, you did.
Oh, you're
Come
like,
on.
fuck, man, I don't know about that.
Standard check.
The beeps and blurps and glurps mean nothing to you.
Aww.
Looking right at me, I'm like,
I'm surprised nobody picked up on it yet at this
What?
point. But
What?
you guys continue on down the cave?
Yeah.
Yes, but just keep in mind this thing said it's going to be dangerous and
With your standing stealth checks of a bajillion and a bajillion and a half,
Bajillion.
14 bajillion, pretty bajillion,
hey,
and
if we're turning
11,
into Yagigawas,
15,
we
excuse
can't
me,
be stopped.
15.
You can't stop this train.
Uh,
We're going.
You watch as Odette takes this regal almost trot. It's soft and it's silent and it's graceful. Luca on her back. No, you don't want to make that sound right now. It's a splish splash at most.
You should soft and graceful.
That's soft and graceful. I don't know what you're asking for.
This is not soft and graceful. This.
I don't think they
Just
can.
like on your back, just holding your hair. And just
You're in water.
You're in water
It
and you're
doesn't
being.
flop.
Anyways,
you go.
you guys come out of this as the kaleidoscope starts to enlarge. You see, it is the end of the tunnel, and you can see what's been bothering you is this casting of light as it reflects off of maybe a back wall or a side wall or a
Oh,
ceiling,
okay.
as there is some sort of shimmer and shifting of the light energy as it reflects off of pools and bodies of water. You become comfortable with proceeding forward. Still stealthily?
Yep. I feel comfortable going forward.
Let's do it.
All right. I'll
You
keep the
sneak
Fae,
your way forward. The Fey
yes.
creature trotting behind you,
Yeah.
with you, in front of
I want
Do
you.
we
right
still
next to
have
me.
pass without a
so
trace?
he's gonna-
You guys are good. You don't need to roll for stealth.
You're flipping all the genders while you're
Oh yeah, it's a she as well.
She,
Do I still
her
have
little
pass without a trace?
Yeah. All these words.
pass without a trace. Yes, you do. You don't need to roll for stealth. You guys are
Okay,
good.
good, because I just cast it again.
Yeah. At will.
Is it at will?
Yes.
They're all mine.
All
I
of
have
them are
1,
at
2, 3,
will.
4, 5.
Mine
They're
is
all
not
at will.
Does
No
it take
spell
key
slot.
points?
I thought it took a key
Nope.
point.
Nope.
That's OP.
It does say
That is
at will.
OP. You guys are officially OP. Hope you like Tarrasques.
Don't ever forget to
He's
cast
gonna
that.
try and teach
Hope
me.
you
I'm
like
not going
Tarrasques.
Just from here on
Oh.
out, just one
Right.
do
Do
not
not
handle that.
Do not throw that his
Pass
way.
without a trace. Pass without a
Mouth of
trace.
the cave
It's been an hour.
closes. There's lots
We're
of
trying to
key.
sneak around. Pass without a trace.
Go on, you can tell. Pass without a trace.
Pass without a trace. You get one.
You get one, and you get one.
Pass without a
If you
trace.
put your feet over around me, you get one. You get one.
I'm also I'm also detecting magic just
Stupid.
constantly, okay?
So you guys are always aware of anything within 30 feet of you that's magical.
Where is north?
What do? You always know where north is.
Also doesn't.
I remember everything.
You hear everything.
Well, you have your
You
weapon.
know where.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
can
guys
pass
know if
Yo,
any person comes
mine's
in.
a
Pass
body
without a trace.
part, right? I can't help that.
Alright, Dumbo.
All I got is wisdom.
And you guys are like, why did we start at level 5?
Solid.
Level 6.
Are you gonna level us down?
I
now?
want that level 17 goodness. Show me what that life is like.
Yeah, seriously, we'll never get there. No,
You
his
approach the mouth
slow
of the
ass.
cave.
Yep, mouth of the cave.
As it opens
Mr.
up, you
Yes,
can see this large cavern behind you. This massive, hundreds of feet. It is, and it could hold its own ecosystem, its own city. There are pillars that are about 500, 600 feet away from you that swell at the top and narrow in the center and swell again at the bottom. And being of nature, you recognize this to be some sort of continuous water flow that has built up these mineral deposits
Calcium deposits.
that have created stalactites and stalagmites that eventually fused and became this massive construct. There are several of them sparse
Is there a name
throughout.
for that? When stalagmites, stalactites get together?
Neat.
Is this a science question?
I'm sure there
Do
is.
you know the difference
Chris?
between stalactite and stalagmite?
Yeah.
Stalag- heights are from the top.
And this one.
No.
Oh.
But is there a name?
I looked
There's
at
gotta be
I
a
have
name.
no idea. There
There
has
has
to
to
be.
be something.
No, dude.
Pillar. There are pillars.
Polite.
Pillites. As you enter, you can see in front of you
now, we're naming it that.
pillites. Thanks, science, or you're welcome, science community.
I need to look up
You're
how
welcome,
big it is.
science.
As you see in front of you, there is like a shoreline almost. It's like there are waves and ripples in the water that make you feel like the area here is a bit more sandy. And as you look at it, there's no movement to the water itself.
Stalagmates.
Stalagnates.
I don't like it.
Pillites.
I like that one.
Pillites was better.
Stalagnates is better. Sorry.
Looking to your left and right, you can see this wall, short and curves immediately out
Thank
into
you.
the border of the cave. You're if you were had to say, you're in the bottom right corner of this cavern. To the left there is stalagmites that come up from the ground, and this kind of uneven surface as it rises and falls. But the shoreline in front of you is about maybe 20 feet deep, and then you two are really the one that, well, you would also pick up on this. There seems to be a deepening, almost like a shelf that occurs. But the thing that strikes you the most is this tentacle that protrudes from the water, that gently tosses and catches some object in its hand.
Is it a body?
Oh,
Is
my.
it
Make a perception check.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
fucking
what
body.
I
Contact
It's playing with
thing.
its food. That's fucked up. Perception.
18.
17.
Hold on.
23.
We're gonna find out what the hell it is.
At least one of us.
18.
We all get this at advantage because we're all looking at it. 5 times advantage.
You don't see shit. Looking at it, it is pale, whatever it is. You
Pale.
recognize some bright reds and some dark gray, silvery blacks that make your stomach churn as you witness this creature throwing the body of your friend limp
Music's creeping up.
through the air, catching it and returning it to its airborne position.
What do you guys think that is?
That
Be
is
quiet about this.
most definitely. That's Konak. Konak, that's Konak.
Oh my god! What? Visitors!
Oh my god.
Fabulous. I knew you were coming all the time.
Where is this voice come from?
I'm not too worried because Connacht's already dead.
I'm a little
This?
fucking frightened.
Oh,
This
it's the fucking
is
thing.
not dead.
How
And as
big does this arm look?
it is probably about 10 to 15 feet long,
Fuck.
and it wraps around all of his torso.
Oh, fuck.
I haven't had a visitor. Well, since your friend. I'm assuming this is your friend.
What did you do to him?
He robbed us on more
Did
than
you
one
find him
occasion.
like this?
Oh, no.
So you killed him.
No. He's not dead. And as it says this, Konak kind of picks his head up. And as he looks at
Ah,
you,
creepy! I like it.
he looks exactly like the villagers of the town that you were previously in. His skin is pale. His eyes seem kind of cataract at points. There is a slight blackness that's blossoming on his neck, different from what you two are experiencing.
I was
But
gonna ask that. And he's like,
on the
"What's that?"
whole, very familiar to the creatures that you'd seen previous.
Eldritch Blast.
I was just
Stop
gonna
it.
whisper to her or him to fire is
Make an attack roll.
At
arrow
Konak?
as well.
No, at the tentacle, like the base. It's coming out of water, right?
Mhm.
I want to shoot at the tentacle right at the water level, not
We
anywhere near
are
Connacht.
not far enough from a 10-foot. I feel like we are too close. How many
13.
arms does an octopus normally have? Is it 8? Because they're oct, right?
As you shoot the blast, you hear, "Oh my god! I didn't even do anything to you yet. What's the matter with you? What kind of manners do you have?" God.
Did I miss?
So how can you put
Yes.
this thing where it may be on the map, please?
Can I shoot it?
I certainly can.
I want to shoot more. I want to keep
I
shooting.
need to know the effects that bond tower had.
Right.
Because there's
You guys
nothing
ready for
stopping
combat?
us.
You want to do this
I
right
am
now?
fucking running.
I want to know how are we getting out of here before we fight this thing. We
You
need to
are
know
so
how-
fabulous.
We need to know how we leave.
Fabulous.
Over that thing's dead corpse.
Right, but when it dies and we don't know where
Really?
it's at, what do we do?
That's all I had.
That's what you're gonna use.
I know, I'm lame.
What kind
Use
of
the Yagi
shindig
Gama.
are we
Would
fucking
you like to
having
use the
here?
Yagi
Literally
Gama?
pulls
Use the
that off
Yagi
my
Gama.
bookshelf.
Chris, can you set those up in the way that we kind of discussed earlier?
I don't really remember.
Kick
how
that
it
thing
was
off the
going.
table.
Get that fucking thing out of here.
Long or whatever.
Put that thing
around
back
here.
where it came from.
Or so help me.
So help me.
There you go, there's the
What
Yagi.
is it for again?
Oh, Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Okay.
So we need a wall somewhere back that way.
Tell me where
Into
it's
that way. That's good.
Mm,
Down?
that way.
Great.
Tell me when.
Yeah, you're good.
You're just in the shot with that one.
Okay.
And then that one needs to go forward.
Forward.
Nope,
see it there?
that's not the right spot for that one.
No.
You guys are coming in.
Yo,
right
dude,
here.
stop using that in this setup. You're gonna be
No,
fighting.
no,
It's gonna take an hour. We're gonna be done before you set up.
Oh shit!
It's 7:30. Good night, guys.
Yeah. Like,
Oh,
now
yeah.
we have it where we want.
Now that we have everything set up
So
exactly.
while this is all happening, I'm just shooting Eldritch Blasts
Really?
after.
We could have gone.
How do you not want to talk to this
conversation.
thing and like and see how we get out?
He is
In more?
tossing the body of our
Yeah.
friend. What do you?
But we could have done some
Or
type of
dead?
conversation.
Yeah, but he's controlling it. We would know that, and it's like, I don't know.
There's
I
nothing
guess
about
we
this.
really don't have a lot of room.
That's an
here.
impulse.
Really?
Sure.
Right, but when you kill it, and then we don't know how to leave.
I'm sorry. I see him looping my dead friend, my very special dead friend.
He's not dead.
I'm blasting
He made
it
up.
eye contact with us.
Do you not have like a
Sorry,
vision of
Internet.
like this thing is a giant that
Yeah,
could
I
probably
get it.
kill us in one sweep?
And you
Yeah,
went
I
and
do.
attacked a fucking huge ass octopus?
Like, do your
They're
characters
not
not
in
like
the shop.
have
Not
like,
in the
At
shot.
the bottom.
do they have to just be in like death situations and pull that trigger?
Nabuntosh would die for his friends. And he sees his friend being tossed around like a rag doll. The
Right.
first real friend he had. Yes, Nabuntosh would fight for this.
The first real friend he had.
Yes.
Anna?
Yes.
Oh, from your.
But didn't he make eye contact with you and you saw that he looked the same exact thing like the rest of the hive people?
Which is why I would attack. Not him. But this creature, I think, my first thought is if I kill the creature, I can figure out what's going on with Conic afterwards.
What if it's keeping him alive?
Yo, dude, it's your impulse decisions.
Impulsive decisions.
I just would like to know how to get out before we kill it,
is
but
up to you.
So you were like instead of like, hey, before we kill you, buddy, just want to know where's the exit.
Yeah.
I mean, you could literally.
Straight to me.
The worst case
Okay.
scenario is he
Yeah,
says
just
no,
bring
and
it down,
then
down
you
off forward.
proceed. Right?
Okay, right.
Well,
Right.
Right, that's
but the
how I
Yagi
go.
Gama is not really that far
We're
forward.
not gonna like ask that straight up.
He's far.
He's not in shot, so.
Bullshit. You know how we fix that?
It's halfway.
Okay, there.
You cut out the half of
Cut
your
off
setup.
the bottom.
Too much, too much. Too much too soon.
Too far?
That's fine.
No, don't
Great.
do that. You moved
Did you
it.
read?
No, it's too late. I already moved it.
Well, that folder on the back is in
This one?
shot.
Nobody needs this. This is fucking
Okay, you
useless.
care? Okay, that's fine. You're
It's
good.
good for me.
And look, there's a pillar.
Only one
Somebody
pillar
pick this up.
that signifies an exit.
No, it just signifies stuff. It actually stalagnifies stalagmates. Stalagnates?
That's a
Yep.
stalagmite.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. So
Are you continually firing shots?
The DM says the third time.
No.
Everybody,
I
no.
am going to
That was
cast-
really fast.
Guess not.
Cast it.
I'm
Cast
gonna
it.
cast darkness. I can cast it in a 15-foot area, 16 feet away from me, and I'm going to cast darkness on him.
On him.
Yeah.
The limb, as it kind of just dodges and dances around these blasts that you keep firing at it.
No, I just shot the one.
You shot one.
Just shot the one.
You watch as it.
It's a warning shot. It was a, hey friend, look at my magic. It's pretty.
You cast darkness. Okay. You lose sight of the limb.
I'm gonna call out, hey,
Hey!
where is the exit?
Well, you don't need that.
Yeah, we really kind of do. We would like to get the hell out of here.
Well, you came here to see me. Duh.
No, we were spelunking.
What's the knowledge you want?
How to spelunk better?
How to get to the next plane?
Oh.
The material plane.
We'll have to use some sort of spell for that one. God knows I do it. Oh, boy.
What, could you do that spell on us?
No.
For
Why?
a fee?
Nope.
For entertainment?
Mm-mm.
What do you want from us?
Your continued service and dedication to mine and my mate's cause.
But if that
Sounds
came-
about good.
Do I
Wait, you're
recognize
ta-
this thing?
Make
Did you
a
just say mate?
Arcana check.
Yep.
Wait, I'm sorry, mate? Wait, like sexual? Mate?
Did you say your mate?
Mate, yeah, he's that thing over there. And as you look over to your left, you see perception checks, you three. And while you do that, I have to pee real quick. Oh my God, my bladder's gonna
Anyone
explode.
notice he went from Faye to Minnesotan?
It's okay, I go New Zealand to fucking
Whatever
David
that
Bowie all the
Don't
time.
worry, there's
We're
I
all-
there's
Oh,
one of
yeah.
these gigantic creatures that can kill us.
Okay,
Wait, where's two?
got 18.
You just said there's, but it's mate. It's the
Yeah.
other far left.
11.
That is the one thing Monica has. It's
Um,
a spoken perception.
Right.
Is it the little bit? Are you still holding?
Yes, he didn't point at me.
It's an actual like thing in the water. He said. Sketch balls.
God's greatest curse to
How would it be to try to eat you?
pee.
Not natural 20.
Not natural 20. You're not, no. You weren't in it. She was.
24.
We didn't take a.
24.
Told me to make an
assessment,
Arcana
right?
check.
Arcana check.
Yes, to see if I recognized her.
It's been a
Because
minute.
I'm low on everything.
It's really
I'm blowing
the
it.
way it connects with your mind. It's been so subversive. It's so below the radar that you almost missed it. But having three minds in your own has its advantages. And you feel it pressing up against the back, and you feel this foreign, alien, unnatural, ancient presence
We're gonna die.
occupying your skull.
We gotta
Even the
figure
beings
something out.
that share your body
Ancient than them.
This is gonna be a test.
do not like what is going on here.
There's no way to get out of this right now.
And that's all you really
Shit,
listen
right.
glean from that.
I'm gonna call out.
I
Are
like
you
taking
responsible
like-
for the death of the Underdragon?
Really?
The world-ending dragon. What's it called? The Ender.
Tesseract.
Tesseract? No.
What was it called?
Trash.
I would remember.
Trash.
World
Trash.
Eater.
Trash.
Where did I
World
get
Eater.
Tesseract from?
World
World
Eater.
Eater.
That's the cube from Guardians of the
Tesseract.
Galaxy, or
Yeah.
from
The World
Marvel.
Eater is a big ass
Yeah.
snake that
It's
bites
just
its own tail.
What'd you get?
18.
11.
24.
You two see this large gray object that is kind of off to the side. You can see this kind of explosive wound that seems to be on its bottom. It looks like it could almost be a rock, but the thing that catches your eye the most is up on the shoreline. There is this large object with a big pink burst that seems to be exploding out of it.
Does it look familiar?
It does. It has the same kind of pallor and shape and color as the creature you saw in
The
the
night, yeah.
river.
Yep.
And as you take a closer look at it, you can see a large tentacle that's kind of flopped over on its body that seems to begin on the other side of it that you can't
Alright,
see.
to Fan.
How big are these things?
Can you ask
It's
it
about
what it
this
sees
one?
in this mate? They look
30
very different
feet.
from each other.
long from what you can tell. It looks like it could be some sort of, maybe like a catfish with a long eel-like body with these strange tentacle protrusions from the top. And you can see this mouth that looks mostly horizontal, but the jaw shape, from what you can tell, is probably capable of swallowing something rather large.
Quick question. Your mate tried to eat me the other night.
Oh God, no he didn't.
He actually did.
No he didn't.
I was in the river.
No he didn't.
Okay.
Was that you? Were you trying to eat him?
No. He plays tricks. I don't do tricks.
He's very
Okay.
tricky.
So if he plays tricks, what do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm like the one who does like all the work around here. Like, he did nothing. Oh my God. I
You
had
ever
to
just
do
take
like,
a break? Maybe get a massage.
Yeah, what kind of work are we
A
talking
massage.
here?
Self-care is very important.
it is very important. Do you care about yourself?
I care enough.
More than anything.
That's good. You guys are bigger, stronger. You guys are like capable, you know? You guys are like adventurers. Isn't that so exciting?
Yeah, we'd rather not join your family.
Oh, honey.
God, I'm gonna puke.
Yes.
You don't have a choice. I need everybody to roll initiative. Oh.
Okay.
You never answer my question about the Tressa
Yeah,
world
I
leader.
did.
Chesimir?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't?
Yeah, I did.
What is it?
I'm gonna
It's called a Tarrasque.
Right, the Tarrasque. Did he kill the Tarrasque?
Oh no, she never answered that.
Right.
You need a good roll.
She.
Well, I mean, I don't have the highest pitch voice, but like I'm pretty sure at this point, I guess you know you're not taking any stereotypes into
Careful,
play.
careful with what you
Yeah, no, I'm
say.
about to
Careful.
lose a lot of followers
really
right
well
now.
overnight.
What's the pronoun here?
It's all biting you right now.
The proper pronoun. Make an insight check.
Gosh dang it, man. Can we not do anything? Like, this is gonna be dead. This is dead. There's two large ass things.
17.
We dead. We dead.
17.
Super dead. Dead, dead, dead.
You're pretty sure it's a she.
Okay.
99.99.
I'm pretty sure this is
2% sure.
a female of whatever its species is.
Either way, we're gonna be dead. I'm not feeling high hopes on this.
I can tell. Your optimism is intoxicating.
Fleeting.
I'm like sitting here. I'm like something's wrong. Something's wrong.
He needs to write our.
I need to write your initiatives down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have baby wipes in here. Idiot. I shit in that bucket for nothing.
What?
Just a joke. Just a joke.
Totally joking.
What does that have to do with
Ah.
anything? Shit, the baby wipe?
I think it took wipe afterwards. He pretty much just bidet his ass in your shower.
No, maybe, possibly, probably.
Should. You should.
He bidetted some poop off of him from somewhere.
Great.
Luna, where have you been? She's like, I'm
Give me a
out.
second.
Like, I'm thirsty.
Oh god,
I'm
oh
gonna
god, oh
go
god, oh
back
god, oh god.
to bed.
She's silly.
I must find the thing. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Slots are dwindling
Uh-huh.
fast.
One of us is about to die.
Things got more intense. Luna's drumming with it.
Right.
Do you have more cure wounds on you?
I do.
What would a nice for you on you?
You didn't tell me you were hurt.
You were here for it.
When?
The falling damage, I think, remember?
No, I was not there.
No, no one was there for
You
that.
heard it.
No.
No, I don't think we heard it. I think
He
we only heard them.
specifically said we didn't hear you.
Yeah, specifically.
Now's your time to.
Hit me.
I don't know.
Not natural 20.
20,
19.
19.
Yeah, now it's your time to be like, little hut.
Owie.
Oh, 6.
14.
8.
And I got...
And my fate takes the same as me, by the way.
Gotcha.
What did you get?
Let's find out.
His
You know, I don't do this on purpose, I swear.
initiative bonus is plus 12.
It's the vibe that you
The
get.
Boontosh. What would you like to do?
I'm going to skitter behind one of those
Peter?
stalagnates. Are they stalagnates or are they stalactites?
Those are stalag...
Oh god,
Stalagmites.
it's gonna take forever if we're gonna figure this
Stalagmites. I'm gonna skitter behind one of those stalagmites.
out. Which one?
Wait, what's a stalagmite?
The one coming
Mites are from the bottom, tights are from the top.
Mine's
And
stalactites
nates.
Thank you, Chris.
no stalagmites, you're right.
But
Okay.
he left that one.
Tights are from the top, mites are from the bottom, and
Stalagmates.
nates
Nates.
are just
Where you going?
bullshit.
I'm
Naboo.
skittering behind one of them, like the one closest to you.
Okay. Point of order. This opens up quite wide to the left, and there are varying elevations of elevation
Okay.
that you are welcome to climb upon.
I was just saying, I'm just
Climb
gonna.
shit.
Just put that sideways right there for me.
Right here?
No, like right here. Nope, like right here. There you go. And then put that one over there. Yep. And you can just put that down at an awkward angle on top of stuff so that there's like maybe some stuff that's like out of, the water, no, like on top, like up against the wall, but up in the top.
I need like English here. I don't
Good God.
know.
Yep, no, keep going. Somebody knows. There we
There
go.
it is.
And let-
Stack them? That's
Jesus
English. You
Christ.
stack them.
Could you put this one next to those, but closer to me? Right there. Wow.
I mean,
Holy
that sentence made sense.
fucking shit.
And I got what you said.
Closer to the top does not mean stack them to me.
I speak gibberish.
I
Quite
speak
frankly.
gibberish.
I'm going to pump out Eldritch Blast. Pow!
Pow!
Splish splash.
Excuse you.
You were taking a bath?
Yeah, thank you. We're about to.
15.
Our watery death.
2.
Wait, what did you roll?
15 missed.
15 missed.
23.
Hits.
God.
Misses.
He's like barely hits.
Fuck
Fuck off.
Yeah. We ain't hitting shit, that's nice.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
I rolled a 1.
What happens?
Come on, man.
Hello, have you met me?
Hello.
As you manage to just see this kind of clouded shape in the water. As the Eldritch Blast leaves your hand, impacts the surface, you feel this kind of connection, like you know it hit, and you hear this, oh.
You're having so much fun with this voice.
It's so much fun.
Are you just thinking about your kids when you do it?
No.
No.
They don't sound like that.
I need
Great training.
all of you
Yeah.
to make
No.
a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm not good at those. I'm not good at those.
Also, is there a pen, one of those nifty watermarking pens
It would be in the bag.
in the bag?
Great.
Oh, markers of marking? Do we have markers of marking?
Same. Constitution same.
Still better than this?
Yo, can Fan just happen to pick up Guanapo just out of
Nope.
instinct? Is that like
Nope.
now? Is that
On your turn.
I can forfeit my
After.
my strength throw to pick her up and him up and save him.
Him. Penis.
I
Clearly.
know.
Clearly there's a penis there.
Great.
Can confirm. That's 2.
2.
Hey, that's one better than Guanapo.
You rolled a 1? Yeah, a 1. I rolled a 1. That one.
You are now in the water.
I rolled a 19.
You manage to just be knocked prone.
Wait, what?
13.
What the fuck is this?
13. You were dragged out into the water.
What? And she rolled a 1 and she's just barely in the water?
You were
20 feet.
closer.
You were
20 feet.
You were closer.
Anyone know what we got here? Can we get a confirmation on the last dice? Oh, what'd you get?
15.
Ah, crap. Your dryad thing?
Oh, I just assumed
His
it
face
would roll with me. Here you go, little face spirit. Yeah, little face spirit of joy. You're definitely getting dragged to the water.
You just don't even tell him a number.
I rolled a 6 and it's probably like
Oh, and
plus
you're prone. I'm sorry.
3 or some shit.
Oh, that thing just knocked us all out.
There is this cascading sound as you fire your blast
All knocked
in.
out.
You hear this roaring
Me.
crash of waves behind you, and you look and you see the water that you've been treading through swell up and burst out like a geyser from the hole that you've been standing in front of. You feel your feet ripped out from underneath you. Some of you are only knocked prone. Some of you, including the Dryad spirits, Guanapo and Odette, are dragged into the water. You're trying to float and tread as best you can as the water comes crashing over you. You two being able to see in the dark as your head dips underneath the water, you can see the body of this creature. It's about 20, maybe 22 feet long. There are 3 long tails, one bigger that seems to be the main spine, and 2 smaller that dread off the bottom of it. There are 4 tentacles. It has a semi-pink orange fleshy body with this almost albino underside, these massive eyes that seem to just stare at you as it kind of flicks in the water, these tentacles reaching around, just holding itself in stasis. And Connacht's body lying limp.
How was he able to do that when he couldn't see any of us because I put night darkness on him? That's
It's a different creature.
Oh shit.
The darkness itself is actually like you want it to be underneath the water. I'll let you retcon this one time because you've never used a spell.
I cast Dark Vision on him, and it's a 15-foot radius.
Okay. You see a tail and some
Or
tentacles,
darkness.
and you swear you see Connacht's head. You're not really sure what the rest of it looks like. That said, the rest sings. It is your turn.
Okay.
Quantify.
What is going on with me exactly? I'm in the water.
You're in the water. You're treading. So do you have a swim speed? You don't.
No.
Okay, so it's going to take twice the normal movement to move back. Your speed is half
To get out of the water.
to get out of the water.
How? I'm barely off.
You're 5 feet, so it's going to take 10 feet of movement to get back,
push
and
me
then
back on.
10 feet to stand up.
Okay, yeah, put me there. Put me on the edge.
I'm on the edge.
Can I try and pull the face spirit with me as I'm doing this?
It would be your action.
No, I'm good then. I'm going to point my direction at the creature that is attacking us.
Okay.
Tentacle lady.
Yeah. We're just not going to turn. It's
Okay.
going to be too much effort.
Since this is still technically my first turn, I'm going to take my 3 attacks.
Okay. There is a certain mass of it that is above the darkness spell. It seems to be this spine, and it looks like an eel that kind of slips through the water. It seems to be staying on the top for the most part.
Do I notice any spots look particularly vulnerable?
Not the, I would say because of the darkness spell now.
Bullshit, Debbie.
Yeah,
Wow.
You just said your
Thanks.
spell.
Helped it out.
Basically, obfuscating.
You basically gave it an ink blot.
That's a PF. Obfuscating.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit it with
I'm going to put this away for a second.
I'm gonna try and hit it with my very few +2 arrows.
Okay.
25 to hit on the first one.
Hits.
Woo. 26 to hit on the second one.
Misses.
Shut up.
What? Oh shit. Oh.
That thong is suddenly ripped in the middle.
10 to hit on the third one, so
Misses.
right? Okay, so I hit twice.
Luca immediately takes her blade.
And kills herself.
Kill herself.
And you ascend in an ash cloud to the next level.
Hi. Odette, I'll miss you.
Too soon?
18.
While you watch
Too
it
soon.
die.
18 damage.
Yeah.
As you fire off your 3 arrows,
Oh wait, no, +2 for each one, so
Now, Theo.
22.
22 points of damage.
Yeah.
I forgot I used those.
Gotcha. As you fire off 3, 1, 2, 3, rapid fire to the mass of the black cloud, this inky darkness that seems to kind of mimic the darkness that is kind of overtaking Odette at this point. You fire off 3 arrows, rapid fire, and you realize, make an intelligence check at this point. Actually, everybody make an intelligence check at this point.
Woo!
2.
Natural 20.
That's a 10.
18.
12.
You two are the only ones that realize that you actually haven't heard a single word of what you've been hearing. It's all been in the noodle.
Noggin.
Is that the end of your turn?
Let me check.
Dude, perfect. No. Anyone want to do
Yeah,
perfect?
that's the end of my turn.
As you fire these arrows off, you can see this kind of roiling and bubbling that appears in the water. This almost underwater bellow that kind of shakes the cavern. And you feel this, and you can see rocks splashing around you. Nice job. Next is going to be Odette. You are currently in the water, and you are about 5, 10, 15 feet away from the shoreline.
How do I see my swimming speed? If I have
You probably don't. It's a walking speed, is typically what you'll see.
55.
I don't believe any of you actually have a swimming speed. So it will take 30 feet of movement to get back to the shoreline.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take off the darkness.
Okay. You drop the darkness spell.
And
Free
then
action.
I'm going to swim.
Okay. You swim. It takes 30 feet of your movement. That means you have 25 left. And then it's
I'm
going to
gonna
take half your speed to stand up. So
Can
it
I
would
stand
be
up?
would be
So I have 5 more feet.
10 feet. So you have 15 feet left after you stand up.
I'm hiding behind a pillar.
Okay. You dash behind this. I would say you could make it to Jesus, peaches.
I
Right
know
about
I'm
there.
fat.
You got a big butt. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. Next is going to be Luca.
I am still on the ground.
Yes, you have been knocked prone.
I would like to stand up. And I'd like to move.
Okay. Can you move dump truck ass? I don't know if that's possible for
You move
you.
your dump truck ass.
She is. Okay. You back yourself into the corner. That's probably the extent of your movement. What's your speed?
30.
So yeah, it would cost you 15 to stand up,
Cool.
and then that's
back,
about
yeah.
a 15-foot pace.
Yep.
As you kind of brace yourself between two of the stalagmites.
Let me just. Wait a second. Nope, I don't like that one. Okay, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Go for it.
Well, actually, how far? Would this say I would hit it from here? Or no? Does it have to be
What's
in
the
this
range?
one? 60.
It has some of its body parts in it.
So then would I necessarily hit it?
Go for it.
Okay, cool. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery while saying, I wish you were clean enough to spit on. And make a wisdom
I'm hurt.
saving throw.
Ooh, don't go cheap shot.
21.
Yeah, I kiss my ass.
Is that a wisdom?
Then,
Yeah.
because that does not work.
What's the modifier on that order?
Modifier.
Murder for
What's
Actually,
modifier?
I take that back. That was a.
If it doesn't say that I beat it, then I'm
25.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
I apologize. I just saw the notes.
I am then, as a el bonus action, going to do Mantle of Majesty.
Okay.
So for 1 minute, I get to cast Command
Do me a favor.
to El Creature.
Move it to the all map cams. You're my hero.
And can you roll
We've never used this one
another
before, so it's
Wisdom
okay.
saving
One of them
throw?
One of them doesn't work?
One of them.
Go to map cams? Yeah, no, they all work great. Oh god, it looks kind of fucked up. Yeah, I never fixed that. Wow.
Yeah, so we can go to like total cam, but we can't.
Yeah, go to total map. Why not?
By the way, you spelled on when I DM'd, you spelled Laka.
Hideous.
Did I?
L-A-C-A.
Nice. Well,
Welcome to the club.
That was
Always
Laka's
has to fix
dream.
shit.
Nobody
Laka's
respects it.
dream. You know what? I didn't notice.
Another wisdom
Alright,
saving
yeah,
throw.
yeah, no,
So again?
Another wisdom saving throw.
Can you cast 2 spells as a bonus action?
Yeah, because it's bonus action, right? Because this is part of my like beans. It doesn't. I can expend it without a spell slot
Yes, but what is the casting time on?
for 1 minute or until my concentration ends.
No, that's the duration. What is the casting time? What are you trying to do?
I'm using Mantle of Majesty.
Okay.
That once per long rest, as a bonus action,
As a bonus action. Great.
I can cast the command.
Wisdom saving?
Yes.
What's the save?
What'd you get?
What's the save?
What'd you get?
16.
Damn it! 14.
Sorry.
It's fine. I
I
can
feel
keep
like
using
the
it for 1
saving
minute.
throws are always so low. Especially
Well,
if you're
it's
going
based
up,
off of
like,
my thing.
You know what Echo's saving throws are now? 17.
He doesn't
you're
play
not
with
playing
us.
with
He
us
doesn't play
Oh,
with us
I'm
anymore.
sorry, 18.
Echo doesn't exist anymore.
yeah.
So 18 to save.
Okay.
Echo is a bad friend.
Furbolg's one of the best players.
And that is what I
Football
will
clear?
finish up.
Out. Great. Next is going to be As you release these spells, you feel the arcane expenditure, and you feel the labor that it takes on your mind, whether it's a lack of clarity or maybe some sort of foreign body that is influencing you. Spells don't seem to take root. Okay. Trust me, I don't like this any bit more than you guys do.
How
I'm having no fun
No
DMing
fun
over
at all.
here.
how close is?
Don't worry, when you're DMing,
Is this a
I'll be just as
realistic?
better.
60 is a hit.
That is a
realistic
great,
arm?
great realistic
Yeah.
Like
interpretation.
that's this. That's this.
Absolutely
So,
wonderful.
What would be the swim speed if his regular speed's 40? I'm curious how close he could get.
5,
before I make this
10,
decision.
15,
30.
20.
5 feet away.
Right there.
Okay. Okay.
You know?
Go.
Poor Liana, with her full bladder.
Yeah, the one.
Board itself.
Why is there snorting going on over here?
I'm chortling because she's fucking giving me side eye. I'm like, poor. She's just like,
Okay, real talk though. Do you DMs enjoy putting us in hard?
Yes, they do.
I do
Yes.
not.
I like watching you succeed
different.
without me having to interfere. That's what I like.
He's gonna sit right there, or she.
You'll see
Sit-
soon enough.
Sit right there.
There's a certain amount of masochism to it.
Sure.
Sadism? Sadism.
joyfully
that,
in the
like-
water and have its ecstatic step ready to go if needed.
Okay. As you command it forward, the fairy creature, not really seeming to kind of understand the situation that it's in, just kind of splashes and it's like, and like batting water and
Sloshing its trunk around?
yeah, just dragging its thing,
Maybelline commercial.
just picking up some water, squirting it in a nice little arc. It's cute. It's adorable.
the TikTok thing where they dip their head in the water. And
Sam is going to
See
Didn't
that?
know that was a thing.
stand up.
girls stick their head in the water and they flip their hair back and you get this giant arc of water. And
I can do that.
TikTok's like the most horrible thing that ever happened to the planet, I think.
Facebook.
Facebook is the most horrible thing that ever
Touchscreen
happened.
phones is the worst
Touchscreen
thing.
phones. I saw this
I wish
funny
I
ass
could
meme.
go back, but I couldn't.
Donald
So-
Trump.
Where are you going at? Who's doing what?
There's an evolution of phones. It's like the you know, the Cro-Magnon man all the way up to, but they do it with phones, and it's like this timeline, and it's like phones when they first existed. It's like a huge brick phone with like the suitcase that you, and it, all the way down to like Zoolander where he's got like the fucking like beep 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 beep, right?
Don't have that model.
And then 2005, there's like a 2005 marker, and underneath that, it's like when we realized we could watch porn on our phones, and phones just go
Literally.
bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
And then tablets came out.
And tablets. I laugh.
Yep.
Are you gonna do something anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm waiting for y'all to shut up. I'm going to stand up half a movement.
Great.
Which is 15 feet. I'm gonna walk over to Guanapo, and I am going to basically pull you back. I can only go back another 5 feet, but I'm basically gonna grab you and kind of pull you back 5 feet. Is that okay?
Make a strength check for me.
Even though I'm just letting him?
Even though you're just letting him, so he only has about 5 feet of movement left, and to drag somebody takes an extra
16.
distance all out.
Okay.
So when you drag somebody, it's half your movement speed. So if you only have 5 feet left,
Right.
typically you're not going to be able to move that
Oh, I
5
see what
feet
you're
because
saying.
you can't move 2 feet on the board. That's pretty adorable.
And then I would like to just good bury myself.
Good berry, good berry, good
Sorry,
berry.
sorry, good beetle.
Good beetle myself, good beetle, good beetle, good beetle.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
is that the end of your turn?
Maybe next time. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Beautiful. It's the creature's turn. The creature is going to move forward.
I don't have that many spells, guys.
I have 2 key points left, and I haven't even used one yet.
I can't use too many of my spells in like the 50.
The creature is going to swim rapidly
With those long arms.
up to the shoreline.
Does it go by the ferry?
It is within
Or,
about
sorry,
10 feet.
bay?
Yes, 5 feet. I mean, Honestly, with this, yeah, I would say it's within 5 feet.
Okay, as soon as he gets within range, it's going to face step back to me.
Okay.
Like I said, the delay. It's actually sorry. I have to like bounce through myself.
That sounds like a dance move. Face step.
Dude, I do the face step so hard.
Face
Static
step.
step. Immediately after using this face step, the creature can choose something within 10 feet of it from where it face steps. And it has to make a wisdom saving throw.
I don't think
Or be
wisdom
charmed by the
saves
fit.
are a problem for this guy.
Yeah.
That's totally cocked. I'm sorry, guys. I need to move my dice. Oh, shit.
I mean, it's not that high, but it's 13. Otherwise, it's about to really enjoy this fake creature.
There's this deep, horrific hum that seems to reverberate through the entire cavern. And as it comes to a climax, you see a tentacle reach out and start tickling the feet of the Fae, which dances gleefully through the water. Natural 1.
Oh, and the fey creature's just gonna say, "Please don't hurt my friends, please."
What is the spell that it is under?
It is technically under charmed. It is charmed.
Does that have any resistance to that?
And Fan's gonna yell, "Don't attack the creature!"
Oh, my hand is already glowing.
Wow.
Cough, cough. Wow. That's right. That's right. That's right.
It was cocked and it was like there was a 9 and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, it might save. And then it cocked again. It was the same fucking number. I roll. I was like, move the fucking dice. Move it. Natural 1.
Yep.
How long is it charmed?
Now.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sorry. Not
When
an
you
hour,
ruin a
but-
DM's night, take a picture of that. We gotta post that on our Instagram.
Don't worry, you're gonna feel it too one day. Because we swapped DMs
But
around
not
here.
this DM.
And I just wanted to say, can you take us home?
The Fae saves the day.
Take us
The
fucking
ugliest
home!
Fae.
Take us home! Yeah, it doesn't hurt it. It's charmed. It's not gonna hurt itself by taking us home.
He's trying to homebrew bullshit his way out
Nope.
of this.
Can you read that for me? Can you read that for
You
me?
got it specifically? You got a pee?
Go ahead, read it.
Do you want me to go read it?
Come on, Liana.
You got it, Leona?
Do it, DM it.
What am I
Our
reading?
grandma Liana over here.
What am I reading?
He probably wants to know the verbiage of what.
It's so funny on camera. Aw, you're so cute.
Anyone watch Halloween Town?
Yeah.
Remember when the goblin kid is sneaking underneath Marnie's hood?
Yes.
That was what I thought of.
Oh, I love that movie.
Me too.
I need to watch it
We
again.
watch it every Halloween.
Me too.
Tradition.
I need to watch Hocus Pocus.
We
We
watch
watch
that
that
too.
too.
I have to do that.
I don't like that movie.
Which one?
Why?
Really?
I don't know.
There's something about it.
I just don't like it.
Like,
Everyone's obsessed
Are you
with
ducking?
Hocus Pocus, and I don't like it.
Get out of here.
What
What
do
you
you
done?
feel like?
Hi, Willow. Now's the part where he's like, actually, it can't be charmed.
That one,
A charmed creature can attack the charmer,
One
or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer
it's with the red
has
one.
advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature. No.
What does that fucking mean?
It
So-
means
If you want a hand job, you have
So
advantage on
it's
the roll.
trying to persuade the creature to
What, 90s
help
movie?
it in its
Let me
friends.
do it
make a
then.
persuasion check at advantage.
Let me persuade.
I would like you to know that the DC is like retardedly high.
Yeah.
It is the
Can
thing.
I persuade?
I got there finally.
Or he has to.
You can. The Fey creature has to.
It's a
So
con,
use-
a con or charisma.
What?
Persuasion?
Yeah.
I believe it's charisma.
But it sees us all as friend, correct?
No.
Just the Fae.
Just the
Just
Fae?
the
Is that what
Fae.
charm does?
It's not in the books, guys.
No.
But
Read
can't you
the
tell-
fucking thing.
Can't you
What is
tell
charm?
him that we're friends?
Does
9
charm-
on my with advantage with a pretty good plus of
Answer this question.
As the creature tickles the feet, you watch the tentacle come out. The slightly spaded end of it just kind of reaches up, and you see the Fae kind of like dancing around, like, don't hurt my friend, don't hurt my friend, don't hurt. My God. I'm gonna keep you. You're
Charm.
the best.
Put you in my pocket.
Charm really doesn't say that
Pocket.
it perceives not only that creature, but also the creature's friends as friends.
I don't think so.
Make a wisdom saving
Can
throw.
we double check on that?
Who?
You.
I'm checking it.
Fan.
Or the creature? Is it for being charmed?
It is for being charmed, actually.
Because I get advantage.
Woo!
Oh, I was wondering.
Is it just charm? What is it?
You said wisdom?
Have
Wisdom.
we even
17.
seen this thing?
Very nice. You feel this kind of weird, strange presence as you're watching this kind of social interaction between a Fae and an Aboleth. You realize, ooh, you're standing in goo, and it tingles, and it's kind of making you dizzy, and you take a step back and resist the effects.
Do I look around and it's like everywhere?
You're not really sure.
Damn
You
it.
don't have dark vision.
Yeah, no, you're fine with
For
that.
specific
Top of the round.
I
fucking
get
You're
it.
doing tough.
Fan's basically a rock with a trunk
Um.
when
What's
it
the
comes to
spell?
his intelligence.
So is this thing still charmed?
Yeah.
It is
No,
charmed.
Is it
please,
charmed
please
person?
don't touch it. Touch the
Or
name.
is it charm monster?
I'm going
Or
to.
maybe just hold it for action. I don't know.
I'm going to try and use my mind link response as my action, and I'm going to try and mentally connect on a very surface level
I'm trying.
and ask
I'm trying.
it to
Looking
take us home. I'm going to try and persuade it to take us home.
I see. The answer is no. It's a resounding no. It's not only a no, it's I want you to stay here. It's
Specifically says the
it makes me
Charming?
the charmer, the one who did the charming, was the Fey creature.
It is very specific that the only thing it's not going to hurt is my little Fey creature.
So it's still gonna fucking attack us.
So
No.
But
you
we
get
can't
this
fucking hurt
resounding
it.
no.
The Fey
Big
creature
ass
just-
no.
it
Big
knows
old
that
fucking
we're-
no.
It knows we're the Fey
Big
creature's
ol' no.
friends, so maybe there's like some kind of thing he'll do for that. Maybe.
But it doesn't want you to stay forever in its servitude.
So you just say,
That's my
do
action.
what they want.
So I'll break the connection.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Beautiful.
And we can't cast spells on it?
Not if you wanted to say charmed.
Oh, God. That's what you call a fucking stalemate
Yeah, it's really shitty, isn't it?
for 1 hour. Can we just hold action upon action upon action? Could we do that?
Over an hour, I'm just sitting there charging up Eldritch Blast.
Yes, and then we all attack. Can we do that? Is that possible?
By the
I
end, you
doubt
look like
that
you're going
you
like
could just,
Super
like-
Saiyan.
Yeah.
I
have my
doubt
rod
they carry
pointed
it
at the gun.
over.
No, could they though? Yeah.
No.
Depending on how many rounds you do.
You
That
take
would make sense.
19 points of damage as a tail comes crashing out of the water and smacks you in the abdomen. You are lying prone, so it actually did have advantage on
Oh
that.
well, fuck that
Ah.
shit. Sorry, Chris.
Natural 20. I can't make this up, guys. I just rolled a natural 20.
I'm probably dead.
So you take
Good.
As this is happening, I want the Fey to
38
start
points
crying.
of damage to the abdomen as the
Oh
tail
my
comes
God.
smacking down.
Oh my God.
You feel the lungs just start to cave in. Your ribs start to crack. How you
We are
feeling?
at level 7.
Alive?
Want that
Alive.
there.
You watch as
We are at
Nabutasha's
level
face
7.
resurfaces from the wave of water, blood pouring out in this thick, foamy, crimson slush that seems to be rushing out. No noise, just
I
pain.
have something I could do.
What?
If you want to break the charm.
Might as well fucking do it because it's
Next.
fucking attacking you anyways.
Wampo.
Doesn't fucking matter.
break it. Who
Wait, are
fucking
you
cares?
Can I use my reaction?
You can use your reaction.
Okay.
Fucking do it. Fuck that shit.
Hellish,
You're always
Hellish
welcome.
Rebuke.
You're not a tiefling.
Is
Is that a warlock
I think
feature?
it says Kuvira,
Yeah.
But boom, you want to see it? It's on
Okay.
here,
Yeah, it's
bruh.
Warlock.
So
Bruh.
Dex saving throw.
And you know what?
I'm going to
Breaking
collect.
seal.
It's gonna be a big ol' 3 there, bud.
Oh. Oh yes, that's good to hear.
which is weird for a fish.
One more D10.
I feel like fish are pretty dexterous
One more D10.
and
One
deft,
more D10.
and they never mix up their right foot with their left.
I just want him to come away.
Aw,
As his
so
lip, you
cute.
see his lip moving?
Okay.
Yeah.
So 9,
Pretty adorable.
19,
Chase some
29,
Chasing
34
Oakley.
points of damage.
34 points of damage
5 D10.
He just like his
from a
little-
hellish rebuke, man.
5 D10. It's a level. It's cast at 4th level because I'm warlock. So.
34 points of damage as
Wanna
you
come count it?
fuck on. You feel the pressure as it crushes your ribs, and you don't even have a chance to exhale before you feel the swelling of the darkness and the light together as they fuse in your chest and press outwards and twist in this amazing blast of energy. There's no color, but the force is undeniable as the liquids around you are pressed backwards and away. You can see ripples and waves and spray splattering the rock surfaces behind you. The creature recoils in pain. Oh my fucking god! What is the... Oh! You managed to get the finger out.
That's my bonus action.
Quantum.
Uh,
Bonus action double bird.
Whatever, yeah. Boom.
Wanapo briefly considers attacking the creature, but seeing this guy on the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to make a wisdom saving throw. Is the charm broken as soon
It
as...
would have been broken as soon as you got.
Gotcha.
As
It's
soon as
okay.
you attacked.
It was a 19 plus whatever the fuck my modifier is. Go on, Pup.
So seeing this guy, I kind of sigh. Alright. I walk over, I run over to him. I'm like right next to him
Any
anyways.
damage.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard. There's
Yeah.
tentacles you leap over. As you kind of like do the cool
Start to
like
touch.
parkour,
Yeah.
you plant your hand on the tentacle and you swing your legs over. And as you swing, you manage to kind of straddle above his face
I'm going to
because you're
cast-
lying down.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level, so I'm gonna kind of put my hands over you and a little choir music.
It's this cute little like birds and what was that fucking the Shrek movie where she's like
Yeah.
and like the birds
14 points of.
and there's
Yeah.
a popping similar to that. There you go.
He gets 14 points of health back.
You
I
get
would
those
like to
14
try
back.
and help him up. How much movement will that take?
To
from
pick him up,
off, just get him
it
standing.
would probably take the entirety of your movement since you're small.
Okay.
He's not small.
I'm gonna try.
It's cute.
I'm about 5 foot, 100 pounds.
Oh, you're still light.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of
I'm
movement
140
and
pounds.
probably most of your bonus action.
Okay.
Let's say your bonus. It would take your bonus action.
Okay, so I'm gonna lift him up into standing.
I could legit
raise
easily
me
pick up both of
up.
you.
So
I
I
cough up
can
blood.
stand on mountain.
Josh and open, guys. It's Christmas season.
You raise
Is
me
Blip
up.
having any kind of reaction with me?
Blip kind of jumped off of you
Okay.
as you entered this area and is, from what you remember, holding on to one of the stalagmites, and you haven't seen him since.
Okay. Okay.
He's made it very abundantly
Does he
clear that
have
he doesn't
help?
want any part of this.
How he'll
I just kind of pull out a little tissue and.
Mask?
You dab some of the blood away
Yeah.
from his nose.
kinda-
Ironically, we'll go to Luca. What do you want to do?
Healing word
Okay.
at a 2nd level.
Intense.
That was a very light toss.
Yeah.
Gentle.
D4s.
7.
Right.
He'll take anything at this
I'll
point.
take-
Sorry,
Um,
what are we looking for?
And then go ahead and do another wisdom saving throw. Not, yeah, the octo
Critter.
person. Wisdom saving throw. As my bonus action, I'm casting command.
23.
It's my motherfucking
As you reach out with this command of,
If my
before
big
the
creature
words
is
can
good,
reach your lips, I need you all to make
you-
a... What is this? Wisdom saving throw. Everybody gets a
Is it
wisdom
for
saving
charm?
throw.
That's
It's not for charm.
What does it mean to be proficient in a saving throw?
It means you get to add your proficiency bonus to that, which is
I got nat 20.
pretty nice.
I don't know what that
Is it automatically or
It's
we added
automatically.
to it?
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it's automatic.
Wow. my
If we were
fey
using
creature
paper,
did
it'd be
well.
way harder.
22.
22.
My fey creature rolled a 19. I rolled a 12.
17.
Nat 20 plus 5.
You guys watch as Fan buckles, holding on to his skull. You take 7 points of psychic damage as this continuous ringing fills your ears. It's a presence. It's a sound. It's a physical force. It's audible. It's in your mind. You
Is
can't
this a
tell.
spell?
No.
You right there, little buddy?
Is that the end of your turn, Luca?
Yep.
How's that not a spell?
Odette.
How's that not a spell?
Odette.
It's different creature.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some sleepy eyes.
So I'm going to bring out Dawnbringer.
Braun?
Braun Dinger. Braun Dinger.
Do you have
Here it is, in the flesh.
Little is Dixie.
He's the Braun Dinger. There you go. Bring out that Braun Dinger.
So
There you go, man.
Sick man walks
I
into
get
a bra.
Dawnbringer and
The dawn
I
of Brian.
whisper, what is over there? Is that Luna? I get out Dawnbringer and I ask him if he knows where we are. You know where we are?
He's trying to remember the
What was
accent.
No, I'm.
His accent's girly, I guess. Feminine?
No.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, personality. Mm-hmm.
No, he's peppy. It's not girly.
I
Were you like
just
little
read
chap
it.
type of personality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a walrusy type person.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Telepathically, its voice is kind and feminine.
So
Well, he can have it be whatever he wants because
Yeah,
he's the DM.
I'm God. Shut up.
I'm God, shut up. I love it.
do you know where we are?
There's no response.
Just really fast? Okay.
As you pull
And
out
I-
Dawnbringer, you feel the weight, the heft of the vessel, but it seems like his presence is receded into a small sphere that has no exact point, but he just doesn't seem to be active in this underground subterranean lake place in the middle of the shadow realm.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hold him with two hands. Well, get as close as I can to the thing.
Okay. Easy enough. You could retreat 15 feet from your current position and get right up underneath that shit.
Grab it with two hands and hit him.
Okay. Do you want to make an attack roll?
I'm gonna use the false life dice here.
Oh gosh.
We'll see how it goes. You guys are just called out.
19.
Oh,
Yeah. Quality.
Quality weighted dice.
More
Quality
rolls
easy price.
guaranteed.
Yeah, I won't mention the rolls I got with the dice.
Oh,
It's still pretty good. Full dice.
No,
Full
don't worry.
dice.
I've been doing
A
very
D10?
well
I
as
don't
well.
remember rolling everything.
But I will say that
Well,
your
that's
guys'
fine,
dice do fantastic for me.
That's not good.
It's not good.
I love it.
Why
They were
would you
doing, they were doing
No,
great
wait,
for
no,
me
this isn't a
when we
D10.
played last weekend.
Yeah, you were killing us.
Yeah,
Those
that was
three guys
absurd.
who should
That was the
die.
most absurd
I
fight
can
I've
tell
ever
you
been
that
in.
this
Right.
it has
Nine
bit me
damage.
in the ass
Total?
today. All my rolls
Yeah.
have been terrible, except for
And
with this dice.
then
So we're gonna keep on keeping on with that one.
Oh.
Everything else is in jail right now.
Jail.
Yeah,
What's
exactly.
ironic is the front side is actually his usable dice. The bottom side is
So my second hit
realize.
was 9, so it misses.
misses.
And then I'm gonna use a key point. Oh my gosh, I only have 2 left. To use my
Yeah, I'm running out of freaking
unarmed
spells.
strike.
Okay.
We haven't done much.
If I had to start using my rapier.
Nat 20 people!
Okay.
Until they're married.
Right.
Shush.
That's confident.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
Very nice.
And then another roll. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18.
Hits.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my last key point, people, to do Stunning Strike.
Stunning strike requires 2 key points.
No,
Just one.
just one, yeah.
Okay. Constitution save on my part.
13.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ah, kiss my ass.
What does that mean?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
His con save was so good that you now have to con save.
I Stunning Strike myself?
No, probably not. Another wave's probably coming.
14?
Barely save. As you start rapidly slashing through this creature and punching upwards, you realize your hands are covered in this mucousy slime, and as you kind of shake it off, you feel this numbness to it and this kind of clouding of your mind.
Yeah, fucking
And as you kind of like walk away from it, you're like, bitch. And it doesn't move.
Did I stunned it? Cool.
Oh,
I
sorry.
yell out, try not to touch the slime. And that's the end of my turn.
In that pink slime.
Yeah.
My turn?
Top of the round,
That's
because I'm
what it
stunned.
seems like.
Okay, let's see.
I didn't get to go.
Yep. Oh yeah, it is.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Fanny. It is Fanny's turn. I'm
So I
sorry.
get 2 turns now?
Nope.
So we can't do
No.
it.
Not with you don't want to with your hands.
Not with your hands.
No, it's
obviously.
stunned. But you can touch
Oh,
it.
okay.
It's not a
That
spell.
is the question. I don't give a
You
shit
can
about that.
touch it.
Yeah, okay.
It's gonna be unstunned at the end of my next
As long as
turn.
I don't physically touch it.
No, you're good.
Or with a weapon, I guess.
Well, you can touch it with a weapon.
Okay.
She's just saying that the slime on it will cause you to have a Constitution saving throw.
I already
She's giving you a warning.
That. I understand that. Okay. What's gonna happen right on now here is gonna be that me and the Fae at the same time are gonna charge this bitch. And then the Fae is then going to face step again behind it.
That's in the water, right?
Yeah. Which is fine. I don't care.
We're near the shoreline.
I was just trying to flank it. I am going to take my 2 sickles out as I'm running at this thing and take my 2 slashes.
It's a very beautiful rhino dash through the water as spray comes up behind you. You withdraw 1 and then 2, wielding them both. As you
advantage.
strikes against it, have advantage because it's stunned.
Oh, and because it's stunned. 2 17s
Because
plus
he's flanking.
5, so 22s on each one.
Both it. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh wow, someone said your weapon is
I don't fucking know. I haven't touched the fucking thing. I'm using
I'm
spells.
just kidding
I'm
with
not
you.
putting reference here.
Trust me, I fully assumed this was the case.
Are you rolling the mini
Wow,
ones?
terrible.
Oh, it sounded like they were mini.
Sounded like minis.
They did.
Itty bitty teeny weeny.
Yellow post.
That thing is-
7 points of damage with
Okay.
my as I slash it. And then I will roll my con save. And it's a charmed, right? Oh wait, no, this one's not charmed. This is just for my. Woo! 21 to save.
You saved.
And then because the
It's no longer fun.
like so as I'm slashing, you know, Missy steps over. He has to roll a wisdom save again.
And it is what save?
14.
As the creature misty steps to the odd side of the aboleth, you see the eyes. There are 6 of them in this vertical row. You watch them rapidly moving, each one kind of tracking everybody. Seems to the spell doesn't seem to take effect.
Okay, and then
Oh god, I
he
burped.
is going, or she is going to attack.
I want to see what it looks like. I'm not looking up stats.
She's looking up stats. Man.
No, I like to look up pictures. So I know
Yeah,
what I'm looking
they're
at.
cool. They're like koi fish, but with like long tentacles.
It's
like a koi cat
I
and
was
an
figure
eel.
out the whole
Or
entire time
something
with-
different.
No. Here, go back. This one right here. That's more of what we're working
Okay, that
Can you
makes
see?
more sense.
A
I
little bit
had
more.
a completely different image in my
I
head.
just like to look
with.
at
Rocky
pictures,
gray
yeah.
skin, but that's the male. This one's more pinkish orangish,
Okay, so
the
that's
pale underbelly.
got it.
Attacks with advantage, and yeah, it gets 2 attacks. It's got like a little mini short sword that it's
Unfortunately,
fighting
they're not at advantage because it's in the water. It is at disadvantage. Melee
Okay.
attacks
with.
are
But
at
I'm flanking,
disadvantage.
so it evens out.
It's just neutral.
Okay. Good
Straight
with that.
attack.
Good with that. And then I think it has a little short sword. Yes, a little short sword. And it gets multi-attack, so it's gonna roll its 2 attacks. And neither of which are gonna hit. So it's a 4 and 5.
Damn.
Even with its +6.
The creature, fake creature, seems more intent in slashing the sword on the surface of the water and how it makes a beautiful spray
Yeah,
than it does with actually attacking at this point. End of your turn?
Yes. That will end my turn.
I'll just be stuck here.
Am I currently engaged with this creature?
Yeah, you're within melee of it. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to. Are we in a dim lit cave?
It is a roughly dimly cave, sure.
I'm going to summon my Shadow Blade.
You can go
Okay.
with that.
You whipping the shadow blade out of thin air. It seems to have this kind of ominous presence to it as the shadows collect and form and build upon the actual bladed surface. You two find it very fascinating and oddly erotic? You're not sure.
I wink at them.
So it only lasts 2 hours.
Hmm.
The Yagigama group. That's what I have in my thing. Just heads up.
I'm then going to do
Hasn't even been out.
Green Flame Blade.
As
and
you
attack.
pull these shadows out, you whip it around, and as you swing it, you bring this green powder across it and draw your hand along the length of the blade. It erupts in these beautiful emerald flames that just seem to lick upon the bulk of the blade.
And it being dim lit, I get advantage on my attack.
Sure. You already had advantage because it was
Stunned, right?
Stunned.
Okay.
pretty sure that's how stun works.
Mm-hmm.
Senator, I know you're like, yeah, no, don't look it up, Mike. Don't look
Never
it
use
up,
me as a
Mike.
point of reference. Just telling you.
Attack rolls against creature have advantage.
17.
Told you.
17 will hit.
Yes. Okay.
17. Okay, that's the lowest we've gotten.
Is
That's hit.
4d8.
And 16 minutes. Or 15.
15 miss.
Hold on, I have to collect all my d8s for this
Did you
mess.
say it barely hits 17 or did you just say 17 hits?
Let's
17
wait, no, I
hits.
can't roll that. That's not my dice. Here's my d8s. Here's d8.
Oh.
No, I don't want your d8s. They're my d8s. I've got all the d8s I need
Yeah.
right here.
I know, aren't they? The cheap ones are really
Yeah, because you played metal dice over there.
15.
I know, I need
They're like
I
not
need to
used.
15 points of
I
damage.
know, I need to get my wrestling stuff done.
I make dice for myself all the time.
I
So
know.
15?
15 points of
everyone
damage.
else dice,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
but I have a
Is that the end of your turn?
That is,
Green Flame Blade's a bonus action.
yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, you're right.
So you, as you draw your hand across the blade, it's sprouting out in flames. These green lights just kind of cascade off of you, but at the same time, the shadows around you seem to collect and thicken. It's this weird central point of darkness with this surrounding light, and as you slash through, carving through the flesh of this creature, you watch one of the tentacles, and you hear in your mind, "Oh my fuck!" And that's it. I need you all to make strength saving throws.
Wait, me as well?
Yeah, everybody.
I tell you right now.
So when
Another
it
fucking
says,
nat one. I
so
cannot
when
do
it
strength
says
throws.
plus
so high.
1 on saves, do I add that or it's already?
It's already added.
Okay,
You'll
that's
see it
what
in
I
the
thought.
strength
You too?
saves, or in the saves.
21.
21. You're not
15.
prone.
Good.
21 gets prone?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
15?
You said I'm not prone.
Fan rolled a 10. My little man or little woman rolled a.
So he just like gets thrown behind him?
12.
And it gets grabbed in my ear and pulled out.
0.
Yeah.
So do they get tax of opportunity?
He's got a minus. That's great.
I don't have any minuses, but I have a few plus the
Oh, I got a couple minuses.
I have
My
one
charisma's-
minus.
Beautiful.
I
Due to your proximity,
one.
I need you to make Constitution saving throw.
Who, me?
Just him?
Yep. You're the only one in the immediate
Hold
proximity
on,
that's
you've been
changed
better
space.
than me, you've been better than me. Oh, you were not better at con. Yo, that's a young 3.
You, as you kind of surface out of the water, and you start to sink.
Keep going.
As you start falling into the water, you find yourself. Whew, and you realize you're under fucking water, and it feels better down here to breathe.
Ah, shit. You got motherfucking gills.
Does my walking speed become swimming speed now?
Nope. What about?
What do I need to roll?
Nothing. I mean, it's just your turn.
Oh, this is my turn? Oh, okay.
You're still
Do you want to roll something? I'll let you roll
I'm
something.
in the water again.
You're in the water again.
How much will it take me to get back on the shore again?
For you, it would cost you 10 feet of movement to
Alright,
get
go
back
ahead
to
and
the
move me
shore.
over there.
Okay.
And then I have total 30 feet of movement to move me as far back as I can go.
So you're at 20 feet.
Okay,
You would have to spend 10 feet to stand up,
sure.
unless you want to crawl, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I can stand.
Okay,
And then whatever
10 feet.
movement I have left, move me back.
Right there.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot it. Well, actually, bonus action first. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on that bullshit.
Okay. Hunter's mark.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Was that a spell he cast on me?
Point of order. I guess I should describe what happened. As
Wait,
you were all
hold on,
standing
wait,
there,
hold on.
as you were all standing there, this ripple of water kind of just pulsed from the exterior of the cave, the far side of the lake, and it seemed to sweep towards you. And as it pushed the water towards you, the undertow grabbed at each of your ankles and ripped you back and forward.
I would like
That's
So
to.
he
not a
didn't
spell.
actually move.
That's wrong.
'Cause he's-
Nobody moved.
And the gillifying, not a spell.
Alright,
Not a
so the water's attacking us now.
Where is the mate? I just want to kind of glance around and see where the mate is. Is it still in its position when we first?
It's kind of like rocked to the side at this point with the
It
two
looks
pulses
pretty
of waves.
stable still.
It's not moving.
Okay. I'm gonna turn my attention back to this. What are we calling it? A
How about that?
Aboleth. And I'm going to try and hit her with my arrows using the +2 arrows again.
Give her jelly.
16 to hit on the first one.
Yes.
17, guys. 17.
17? Okay.
I miss on both.
As you draw back your bow, was that with your +2 arrows?
Yes.
You watch these slight glints of energy, this slight golden warmth that kind of really contrasts the deep, dark, dwelling creepiness that you're in, disappear into the water with a splash. Okay?
I don't have it.
Where's that pen? I have a pen.
Well, I'm gonna get up.
Oh, right from my fucking face.
That is 25 feet of movement
Dude,
for
that
creepy voice
seriously
lady.
happens to her like 3 times a day.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it's me too,
use
actually.
She's like,
Dawnbringer
Okay?
My girl
with 2 hands.
Okay?
What's happening?
Girl.
And I'm like, it's me.
20, not a nat.
Every time on the phone.
Hits.
And then
Literally.
I'm gonna hit it again.
It's been a while.
Oh, a 10, so that doesn't hit.
Misses.
2 5s. No, no, magic.
Get him Odette.
7 points of damage.
Got it.
And that's all I can do, cause
Okay.
I don't have any key points.
As you bring Dawnbringer down with this extra force, you do actually have a bonus action.
I
You have an
a
unarmed strike.
bonus action.
You have an unarmed
Are you
strike.
gonna
One
touch
single
it?
unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
That's
21.
Hits.
It hits. 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage. So that's a does nothing, right?
You slash down, and as you slash, you try to bring it back up. The weight of the sword is a little off balance to you, and even though there's this large gash across the chest of this creature, you try to bring the weapon back up. It seems to be embedded in the rock a little bit, and you're just like, fuck this. And you just reach out and punch it in the chest. It hurts. Luca.
I would like to do. Vicious mockery.
Okay.
2 wrongs don't make a right. Just look at your parents. And if you do a wisdom saving
She's
throw.
never gonna recover.
Burn!
The fire damage.
Yeah, that's
Gosh.
You're obviously not immune to fire.
19.
Okay.
You hear in your mind, in your soul, you hear, I didn't fucking have parents, you bitch.
And then I'm going to do command.
I love your bracelet.
Do I have friend? Yeah, maybe. Probably. Do another wisdom saving throw for a bonus action. Fail, please.
What's the save?
14.
9.
Oh, thank God. Have mercy on my soul. I'm going to have it.
Well, now it's not stunned anymore.
Well, because at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, well, because
This mantle of majesty.
yeah.
Tell it to tell us how to leave.
Because there's a list that tells me, but it says I can choose other ones, and it's at your discretion. I don't think I can really charm it, but I can't tell it to be like,
You can tell
send
us
us home.
I mean,
It's a command, so it won't do
Luca
anything
would
harmful.
feel in her heart and soul whether or not this command would work.
And I feel that it doesn't work.
I don't know.
Do I feel that it works?
I mean, I failed my save, so whatever you say is pretty much gonna happen unless it's unwieldy.
You can't tell it to kill itself.
Yeah. It won't do it if it directly harms itself.
Yes.
Send us home.
Me and my friends.
Me and my friends.
And that's what I'll pick up next time, guys!
Oh my goodness.
Everyone, my friends,
Okay.
all of them, all my friends, send us home.
Yeah. all
Us
of
home,
them.
friends.
Wow, what an
People.
interesting battle.
I'm gonna keep charming it too.
Of all the things that I thought would happen, none of the things that happened were of the things that I thought would happen.
This always happens.
This seemed
Always
pretty
happens,
like
which is what always
you have
happens.
done
we
it.
walked through a tunnel. I mean, how could it really have gone
What else
differently?
was secret tunnel?
No.
See,
I thought this fight was gonna go different.
Oh.
How through the
I don't know.
mountain?
Different. I have stuff written down in here, and I was like, this is how it's gonna go.
Take us.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. If we don't see you before then, which we won't, check out our
Next
Instagram.
Tuesday.
Check out our YouTube account.
Website.
False Life
Website.
Dice.
False Life
You're
Dice.
boring.
Woodenskill.com. Follow us on things. Don't know what they are, but they're there. Have a good night, guys. That was fun.
That was fun.
Take care.
Bye.
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 Follow